consistent and for the job.
By the way, this is the Toyota Save Mart 350. So I have that looks like, Jamie, when you go to Costco with the family. You start filling things up.
That's exactly, Chris, the cart that I feel like my wife gets.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people?
But I think, like, you make a
How the fuck is everyone doing today?
Racetrack, it's worn out. Tires are going to be really important managing those. Kevin has a history of being one of those guys that's able to do that, so you can't count him out at a place like this.
He was really good last year here. You know,
How the hell are y'all doing?
You think about it. You said that Forza kind of been up and down. You need a consistent driver, and that's why Kevin Harvick's still leading charge over there.
What kind of advice? You both were drivers, and you've made the transition to broadcasting with Fox and FS1 in different various ways, and you've kind of said you've done okay. But what advice would you give? You should see the dirty look on
I
this guy.
personally am just going to pray for Kevin because he has to work with that guy.
What advice would you give Kevin? You got to give him one liner. Let's say you handle the play-by-play, you would handle the studio portion. What would you say?
You know what I am looking forward to is he's the one that's been in this car.
Found a YouTube loophole. Also, I found out you have 100 bot subscribed accounts. That's weird.
And I can't wait to get somebody in the booth with that perspective.
What's your YouTube loophole?
Because we know that Clint can be a little bit of goofball sometimes and has a lot of fun. Kevin's much more straightforward.
Kyle Busch will win? I hope so. Jaden, did you post your pics?
Thank you. Well, I think it'll be fun. As long as we can keep him under control.
That's exactly what his job is.
Okay, I'm good with that. That's not the first time.
For every action, there's got to be a reaction.
I like it.
We saw something. Chuck McDonald, our producer, he said you came by the crew the other day.
My loophole is that I can chat to a non-existent stream.
Around the video, the production, you talk to people.
I'd love to see how that's possible.
Through your racing career, or people in the shop. So obviously you're taking the broadcasting very seriously. But how important is it to connect the two to what you've enjoyed in racing that you'll carry over into television?
Well, I think that's the cool thing, right? Because this is what we've all done for our whole life, and being able to tell the story about what you see and what the guys and gals are doing on pit road or in the race car is something that, for me, is a lot of fun because I love racing. I love being around racing. I love talking racing, and especially with people who like to talk racing with you. So it's really like hanging out on the couch and having a good time. But yeah, going back through the trailers and stuff in the back and learning about how much it takes to get everything to be on this screen. Oh man, that's a lot.
One of your videos, you said that your friend got bot accounts to subscribe. When was this? I mean, I'm sure that I said that, but when was this?
I said I need an experienced driver, a guy that's been there and done that. You're the right guy.
Well, I think the guys that have been here and are able to place the car in the right spot, as you know, this pace is going to slow way down. The rear tires are your friend, and knowing which curve to climb on, where your balance needs to be. I'd rather have a tight car. I'd rather my car be tight so that I can bounce off a curb and help the car turn. And
more forgiving.
And more forgiving because I know that I'm going to have more drive if my car's tight. So hopefully we were way off when we started yesterday and got it better through qualifying and went off of those adjustments and tried to do everything we could to get the car to be tighter through the fast stuff, but also have that drive coming up off the corners.
This is that experience I was talking about. I talked to a couple kids out here, and they said, man, I want my car to turn.
Yeah.
Free race car.
Right.
Harvick would be a good in booth replacing Clint. I don't want that.
I gotta work on my impersonation of you next year. So.
Okay. Oh, well, Jaden and Dom both have Tyler Reddick winning today, and I have Chase Elliott.
Even your producer does a good one. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
You don't have to kid, though.
Oh, you'll tell him like it. Thanks, sorry. Have a great finish to the year. We can't wait to see you in the booth. You guys had fun today. Call it.
Good luck, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Kevin. All right, I realized you had to hustle right from the truck ride visiting around. All right, and we will continue with the grid walk. I think Michael is set up, and we have people moving. Michael, you're always ready for the grid walk. Take it away, man.
Just take the radio.
Hey, it's the good walk. It's the last one of the year. I'm kind of sad. I brought along security. How about Braun? He's telling me that you're going to talk to me. Is that true?
Well, you're here, so I guess I'm going to, but it's my bodyguard for the day. So
Yeah, you didn't realize this race was on Main Fox? Yeah, me neither. I thought it was going to be on FS1. I just immediately went to FS1. And then they're showing, like, horse racing, and I'm like, oh.
We got to move our elbows out a little bit. We will. Man, I
appreciate you coming along with me, making these drivers fun. They're being a lot nicer to me than
For some odd reason, people just aren't shy when I'm around. I don't know. And my guys welcoming to this beautiful place.
Waiting hot to the Arco winner, what?
It's the Bucky shirt. Let's see what Ricky's doing. Hey, Bron, come here. Ricky, how you doing?
Wonderful, Michael. How are you?
This is a wiry athlete. He can really go to town. Bron's here to say hello and make sure everybody's having a good day.
I need him as my bodyguard. I'm gonna take him on vacation with me.
Where are we going?
Cabo.
You have the SHR cars winning?
Can I go with you?
Let's go.
Well, the highest starting SHR car is in.
Michael, we won.
Oh, great. That's awesome. Hope you have a great day today. And thank you. It's not long, it's fast, and it's
Eric Amarola in 20th. So, yeah, I'm not sure about that.
off the break. Let's go racing. Road racing coming up next.
SHR can't even be fast while cheating, exactly.
People have to choose between crunchy peanut butter cups and creamy peanut butter cups, and they're here for just a limited time. You know everyone's going to want these cups for an unlimited time, right? Or at least for snack time, and tummy time, and mountain time, time after time.
I want this race to start. We have no stage cautions today, so like the stages will still happen. And let me see when those stages are. So like the stages will still end and they'll still award points, but we just won't have the cautions today. Lap 25 will be the first stage end. Lap 30 will be the, or not lap 30, sorry, 30 laps later at lap 55 will be the second stage end. And then the final 55 laps will be the final stage.
And less loads mean you save money. Bigger, faster, cleaner. Go to coloniallaundromat.com to find
They had preset SHR ARCA car.
This month for our huge site-wide sale, where you'll save
I didn't know that.
light duty Silverados and over 30 new buy-style tracks you can lease for $319 a month with $0 down. Plus, our site-wide inventory is massive, with hundreds of pre-owned vehicles all at auction new prices. Reduced price plus high trade equals great deals with low payment. Plus, we'll buy your lease early even if you have over a year left.
I have some good kush today.
Is open.
Nick sold me some good kush. Look at this good kush.
Hi, I'm Jeff, the owner of Jeffrey's Auto Body. You probably know us because of our no-nonsense reputation and the fact that we don't let insurance companies dictate how we repair our customers' cars and trucks. It takes good employees to keep the reputation that we have. If you have experience and want to join the Jeffrey's team, where we care for
Look at
both
this
our
good
customers
kush.
and employees in the same way, we would like to hear from you. Call me today for a confidential interview.
Live in Sonoma, aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, powering every mile and every moment.
So
on
beautiful.
NASCAR's road to victory. Goodyear, more driven. Hi, I'm Chris Myers. Yes, your host with the most.
Kyle Kush.
We welcome you.
They do spit that out. The Daytona 500.
It's looking good. It's looking good. Adam. Watch out for the speed bumps. If you're in it, you can win it.
Here comes Peter. Thank you for coming and joining me.
My goodness, those cries are like as big as, I don't know, your neck. You better get it, Clint.
Oh yeah, he drove away with that.
Thanks for being along with us. I can't think of a better spot to wrap things up. Our opening ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise as you are able and remove your hats as the Travis Air Force Base Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome team pastor for the Golden State Warriors and the San Francisco 49ers, Earl Smith.
Let us bow our heads. Father, this is the day that you have made, and we rejoice and we are glad in it. We pray for each team that is represented here, for the spectators that will watch. We ask for health, strength, and safety. Bless this nation and allow us to be one by your Spirit. We pray this in Christ Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Here to perform today's national anthem is rising country music artist and Sacramento native, whose new EP, All About Love, is out now, Tiffany Wise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in us, getting through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say just as star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
America. Fuck yeah.
Beautiful sight, beautiful weather. Thanks for being a part of NASCAR on Fox. Enjoy the race, everybody.
We're gonna have a good race today. I have a feeling. I just got a feeling, man.
I told you not to drive.
License and registration, please.
I can't believe you.
Please step out of the vehicle.
Did you think you'd never get caught?
How are we supposed to pay for this?
The 2023 Komatsu PC-138 with powerful yet precise hydraulics. It is Clarky's love. It is his passion.
It is Clarky's fault for letting us set the pricing, because we're selling them for less.
No. Komatsu. You never even tried some. You just put them with a diaper.
They are so choice, and you can have your choice today at Clarky's for less.
Travel down to Clarky's to get a machine.
Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Just stop. You always have an excuse.
It doesn't matter if your last drink was hours ago. I knew this. You can't do this job without a
We have
license.
2 kids.
We may have to let you go. You need to figure it out.
Can anyone even help?
This is Fox 68 WSYT, your local broadcast entertainment station.
What happened to my damn reaction channel for anime?
At the ready, last week's winner, Kyle Busch. Last year's winner here, Daniel Suarez. Denny Hamlin, who will start from the pole. Tyler Reddick. Is he the new road course ace? Welcome to Sonoma and wine country. And the Toyota Save Mart 3.
This is the last race for Fox on the season.
Final Fox race of the season for 2023.
So there will be no race next weekend, and actually no racing at all for NASCAR next weekend. Next Sunday, as long as I'm not doing anything, you know, I think I'll just stream F1, the Canadian Grand Prix.
You know, you got a good event when you look over your shoulder and your wife's with you at a racetrack, but it just is that. It's super special.
See the Kyle merch hauler? Yeah, you can.
Everybody's here, Mike.
Yeah, Clint talks about everything outside the track. The track is really fun too. All the drivers enjoy racing to this place. And the most important thing, all these drivers have looked at social media all week leading up to this, and they've seen photos of everybody in victory lane drinking a wine from the goblet.
So for some drivers, this is 12 turns of terror. And for others, every corner is a new opportunity. What are you looking at?
Love this racetrack. Love the opportunity. You're talking about road course boys. Look at Tyler Reddick. You got Tyler Reddick. You've got, you know, Chase Elliott. I think he's back on track for a win here today. I think you also have Larson. These are some of the favorites. But look at this racetrack. Look at the elevation change as you go up the hill into 1, 2, 3. 3-8. That's a blind corner, guys. All the way down the hill into 4. 4 is where the magic is. I think you have to get the run off of 4 because 7, that's the first passing zone opportunity, Jamie.
Yeah, and getting off of that corner, the exit of the corner, and the good run down the S's, and you see down through 8, 9, into 10, that's the next most important corner. Because if you can have a good exit off of turn 10, that sets you up for that passing zone into turn 11 where you'll see most of the passing today.
He's going to call it a passing zone. That is Dive Bomb City. It should have its own name right on the side.
Now, I was going to ask you, danger zones here.
Yes. It's all over the place, but it's turn 7 and it's turn 11. That's where the passing is done. And if you're passing anywhere in between there, it's because you're avoiding
Look at the links.
With the old car, you could curb hop
him
and
now.
climb and hop and pop those curbs.
I saw the
What about
first
with this
link.
new
What
car?
does he
That's a
look
really
like
good
now?
point. With this new car, we don't see the guys using the curbs near as much as they did before,
Oh.
especially in turn 4, Mike. We talked
The
about how big
VTuber.
that curb is. We don't see the drivers hitting that. They're trying to use it, and sometimes you use that to get the car to turn, but you can't do it in this car like we saw yesterday, Xfinity, or last year, or 2
And
years ago.
Clint, the exit of these corners, some of them rougher than a corn cob.
Oh, the track is very rough. Jamie and I were both out there in a pace car. First things out of our mind was like, oh my gosh, this thing's
Unbelievable
really rough.
how rough the track is this
You
year.
heard him talk about the exit of 7. Forward drive out of that corner is such an important thing for the lap time. But it's an important thing because it wears the rear tires out. Once you start wearing rear tires out, you're along for the ride. It's you're going through the S's on that back straightaway very fast. Then the car
Let's get
starts
these engines
violently coming
fired.
out from underneath of you. You can't carry the momentum. Now all of a sudden off of 4, just like Jamie talked about, Dive Bomb City, we were out in 11. If you start sliding around, getting into 10 and don't have a run into 11, you're going to be in for a long day at this place.
Conservative or patiently aggressive or just go for it?
Well, I mean, you're going to have to be aggressive on the restarts without a doubt. We know that's the best place to capitalize and to gain the most positions. But to me, there's going to be a little bit of strategy today, Mike. So you're going to have to be conservative just to make sure you can get to the end and let your crew chief make the right decisions.
Mindful, no stage breaks. There's stages, but no stage breaks, no caution. That's going to play a huge play in this game at the end of it when you start talking about strategy, just like he talked about. Nailed it.
Yeah, Larry Mack will give us more on that later. So there is Denny Hamlin's car ready to go from the pole. Tyler Reddick alongside. Time to pop the cork and get this party started. Here to say the most famous words in motorsports from the upcoming Netflix film The Outlaws, actor and comedian Adam Devine.
I love the energy there. Man, he's got a lot of energy. I love that.
NASCAR's best, ready for action at a track that's provided spills and thrills throughout the years. And will
Wait, Andy.
so today.
Test something out. It doesn't even matter, and it's totally like, I don't even know why I'm asking you to do this, but just see. Are you able to send 2 links in one comment?
Known for being a free spirit. No one wants to be known.
Are you able to send 2 links in one comment? I don't even know why I'm asking you this. I'm just genuinely curious.
FDA approved for 16 types of cancer. One of those cancers is advanced non-squamous, non-small cell lung cancer, where Keytruda is approved to be used with certain chemotherapies as your first treatment if you do not have an abnormal EGFR or ALK gene.
Keytruda can cause your immune system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye symptoms, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system problem.
So laps 69 will actually come much later in today's race than it normally would. Like, I mean, it's still lap 69, but it's just going to be like usually we'll get there like pretty close to the beginning of the race, but it's like past halfway in this race. So we'll have to wait a while to see who Mr. 69 is.
I had mine. And each and every driver from today had theirs. Roads here and there. Hard roads, bumpy ones. Each one of those roads led here to one place with one goal. To a place where it doesn't matter where you came from. Because here, there's only one road. Forward.
Hello and good afternoon, Samuel Wilson. Oh, so you can't? That sucks.
Wine country. Nascar invades Northern California today. The second road course of the season presents its own sorts of unique twists and turns.
I don't even know why I cared to ask that. I was just curiosity.
And cement themselves into the playoff conversation. It's time to run.
Huh? .66 degrees in Sonoma. It's a very comfortable day in Sonoma.
Who drinks from the chalice this year? Find out next. This is NASCAR on Fox from Wine Country.
Welcome to Sonoma, where yesterday Denny Hamlin scored his second road course pole ever and his first at this tricky 12-turn road course in Sonoma. Jamie Little spoke to our pole sitter before he climbed aboard the number 11.
This is Denny Hamlin's second career road course pole, and yesterday you told me in the interview that this road course stuff with the next-gen cars exposed those deficits, but you nailed it in qualifying. So how much time and effort have you put into being better for this race to get the win today?
Yeah, I mean, I think that certainly the 2311 team really helped this week quite a bit.
Joined Roddy and they mentioned speed. What the hell?
Group over there, but my guys as well just did a great job with some adjustments there during the day yesterday, and I got.
All right, I will be right back.
Figure out the other 110.
All right, Denny Hamlin will lead the field to green for the first time at Sonoma, Mike.
Thanks, Jamie. Tyler Reddick has won 3 of the last 5 road courses. On the NASCAR Cup Special, is he the Series 2 road course king? Chase Elliott may have something to say about that today, along with many other drivers who have this one circled on their calendar. He's the outside pole sitter, Clint.
Let's dial him up. How about you, Tyler Reddick? More in the boards up the Fox booth. You got us?
Yes, sir.
Man, oh man, I tell you, boss man Denny Hamlin gave you praise. You may have given the old dog some of your tricks. Been red hot on these road courses, winning at Coda 3 out of the last 5. Haven't won here. Can you change that today?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, obviously, we got a really good car. It's just all about execute today. We'll try and do that. That's our ability. Just take it one stop at a time.
All right, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Tyler Reddick checking pit road speed. Let's have a look at our Toyota Save Mart 350 starting grid. Denny Hamlin first. Sonoma pole anchors an all Toyota front row with Tyler Reddick. Row number 2, Michael McDowell, the fastest Ford in town. He finished third here last year, along with Christopher Bell, a 2-time road course winner. Best Chevy in the field, A.J. Allmendinger. Both of his Cup wins have come on road courses. And rookie Ty Gibbs, his best road course start. Before, Chris Buescher in a Ford and Martin Truex, a 3-time Sonoma winner in a Toyota. In the 5th row, Daniel Suarez, last year's winner in a Chevrolet. Chase Elliott's back. He's a 7-time road course winner, but it's his first road course race of the season today. Let's dial up Daniel.
Hey, Daniel Suarez, it's Jamie Mack up in the Fox booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
All right, amigo, you won this race 1 year ago. Based on what you saw yesterday in practice and qualifying, do you think you got a car that can get it done again today?
Yep.
Definitely, we have to work on it very hard. Practice wasn't super easy for us, but you know, my team never quit believing in me, and I never quit believing in them, and we made some good adjustments.
So yes, once again, Dom and Jaden both have Tyler Reddick winning. I have Chase Elliott winning. There is no stage cautions in this race, but there are still the stages where they will award points to the top 10 drivers. Those will be at lap 25, 55, and then the final stage is just the final 55 laps. And then Noah Gregson is out this week with concussion-like symptoms. Filling in the 42 is Grant Enfinger, starting 35th. Andy Lowley's in the 15 car today. That's awesome. Love Andy Lowley. Any other road course ringers that I can... I'm looking up and down the... I don't really see any other road course ringers. So yeah. Pretty much just Andy Lowley.
Keep your eye on that 54. He's pretty good at these road courses, Regan.
Jamie Michael McDowell, somebody we always have to watch on the road courses. He finished third in this race a year ago, qualified third yesterday. Told me this race car better than that car 1 year ago. Keep an eye on him today.
Right. Thanks, Regan. The all-new Toyota Camry TRD, driven by WWE superstar Braun Strowman, is leading the field to green.
All right.
And Noe Elizondo, Toyota's honorary starter, ready to wave the green flag. And racing.
Green flag. It's actually rare that a green flag is supposed to be at 3:50. It's 2 minutes earlier than that. Usually late.
You see Reddick fighting back really hard on the outside of Christian Bell. Then I almost thought that maybe Hamlin and Reddick had something worked out. You see Reddick hits that inside curve and loses momentum. I thought maybe they had worked something out on the start, a little give and take.
Not the best start for Reddick for sure.
Turn 4, Gibbs and Truex side by side for 4.
Let me tell you this.
Whoa, look at him fan out here to 7.
This is the 4 into 7 that I was talking about. That's the first opportunity, a huge passing zone.
Oh, there's an issue for Suarez. He didn't get off turn 4 very good, and then was slow off 7. Looks like it's running again now.
Starting to get it sorted out here up front.
On turn 10. Now they shoot into 11. The dive bomb area. You see this all day long.
You see all those guys went down to the bottom to block, and McDowell kind of thought about trying to make that outside work. If they stack up enough, you can go to the outside and maybe get beside one of those and get a row or two.
Hamlin leads lap 1. From Bell, Reddick,
Who do I think will win stage 1? Bell. I think Bell will get past Hamlin.
He took the words out of my mouth. First thing I saw when they were coming around there, 5 in a row. Stacked him Toyota's Allmendinger. He's holding strong right there in 6. I think he's a dangerous guy for this race. Always.
So yeah, this race could just be one long green flag run. Looks like one of their screens on the track has some technical difficulties.
One if you had to pick one of the tracks that we run at.
All right, let's check with our crew chief, Larry McReynolds.
Let's take a look at
the Sonoma race analysis, Mike. 110 laps, 219 miles. As Clint mentioned, we still have stages. They are 25, 30, and 55, but no caution at the stage ends. Pit road speed 40 miles per hour. The fuel window is 40 to 44 laps. 5 sets of Goodyear tires. Mike, do I do it in 2 stops, 3 stops, maybe even 4?
Well, thanks, Larry. And the elimination of stage breaks creates a lot of different strategies available for these teams. Turn 11, they're down to 33 miles an hour in the middle of that corner. And then accelerating all the way up and into turn 1 from there. Then you climb the hill to 2. Downhill into
Yeah, Kyle Busch already up 2 spots to 10.
turn 3, where they've done some patching and repaving right at the apex of that corner. Give you a little more grip, a little more run there.
Yeah, Mike, I was shocked. Clint and I did go take a lap around the track this morning. I let Clint drive, shockingly, and we couldn't believe how rough the track has gotten over the last 2 years. I know they had some erosion issues in certain parts of the track. We talk about that new pavement, but overall, the whole track, but a huge bump right here on the exit of turn 4, just as you get to that wall. You know, Clint, if you're Denny Hamlin right now, you're wanting to go, but the key to this race and what we're going to talk about the entire race is just managing those rear tires. So Denny Hamlin right now, maybe he could run a little quicker, but he's just managing that gap based on where Christopher Bell is behind him.
We are told Daniel Suarez thinks he might have missed a shift, and if that happened, overrev the engine, that could be trouble. Whoa! Larry Mack tells us 9,700 RPM that thing hit.
I can tell you, his concern, you couldn't understand him. And anytime you hear that engine at 9,700 RPM, that's extremely high. Off the pace, 20 spots. Daniel Suarez is off the pace last year's winner.
Well, and just to be clear, you don't necessarily miss a shift in this car with that sequential shifter like we maybe had before. Instead, you just continue to go the wrong direction, maybe with the shift.
Over rev on a downshift.
Larry?
So remember, guys, he ran the Xfinity Series race, which is that 4-speed H pattern, and he did that 9,700. He went to first gears when he did it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's over rev on a downshift. That's the only thing that'll blow an engine through the rev limiter. You know, when you're going up through the gears, the rev limiter is there to protect the engine. But if you have the inertia of the powertrain against it, it'll over rev right through that rev limiter.
And, you know, Clint, we talk about the advantage of running the Xfinity Series race yesterday for a lot of these guys. Eric Almirola wins that. You get the track time, but the cars are different now compared to what we had a few years ago.
Riding along with Daniel Suarez, now you're sitting there, you know what happened. You've heard, as a race car, you've heard,
paranoid
it's
now.
the worst, most god-awful sound you've ever heard in your life. Look at this. Door-to-door beating on each other.
That is William Byron making the pass.
Right side, right side, right side.
Let's go back to Daniel Suarez. And in an H-pattern box with a 4-shifter, second to third, you push to the right and away from you. If you do that in this box, you downshift.
Listen to this. See, he was trying to shift in another gear, and that's exactly what he did. He was thinking going second to third across that gate, just exactly like Larry told you in that Xfinity race yesterday. That's what he did all day long. When he pushes that baby forward, she downshifts in the first.
Muscle memory.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. He ran the Xfinity race yesterday, and you just do so much of this off just a reaction, right? Like you get
Christopher
so
Bell's still pretty close to Hamlin.
in this car and just simply made a mistake, but I am 100% with you.
Ooh.
I'm paranoid right now. Like, what's that engine going to do? Is it going to make it the rest of the race?
No, it's the only thing you can think about. You can't even hit your marks because all you're thinking about is the sound of that motor, just waiting for it to go south.
Through turn 8A and into 9 comes Denny Hamlin, leading Christopher Bell by 0.7 of a second. On this date in 2006, Hamlin got his first ever win in the NASCAR Cup Series. 17 years later to the day, he is looking for his 50th career victory.
Very impressed with these Toyotas so far. Extremely strong. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See them lined up. Think about, look at McDowell. Michael McDowell in 34 and Buescher in 17. These guys are the guys that you just aren't accustomed to hearing about. They are the real deal on this racetrack.
5 laps complete. Hamlin leading by not quite a full second.
You have a nice cocoa, sugar, and mocha.
You're watching Nascar on Fox.
Your house is lovely.
Thank you. I need to introduce you to someone. He was telling me how Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance, so I was thinking...
Will.
Hello, old friend.
So you have met.
Years ago, we both had big dreams about saving people money on their homeowners insurance.
Just look at us now.
Toyota dominating the Toyota Save Mart 350. Damn cheating Toyotas. Get away with robbery.
I did hear you. Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance.
America, start your engines. The race to win my cash is on with the Fox Bet Super 6 Stage 2 contest. Download the free-to-play Super 6 app and pick 6 Stage 2 outcomes for your shot to win.
Meet Ultimate Hybrid. Advanced ceramic and wax technology. The best of both worlds, but better. Only from Mothers.
Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales speak, no wasted time. Go to Vroom.com and pick your favorites.
Subway just keeps getting better. Break it down, Candace.
They got world-class bakers to develop their tastiest bread yet. This truly makes the Subway Series a dream team. You know about that, Chuck.
Yeah, I was the bread of that team, too. Try the Subway Series menu. Their taste is refreshed yet.
Okay, got it.
Ray Magliozzi here. When you need parts, eBay Motors ensures a guaranteed fit. Let's say you'll need headlights and the bumper. At least you can skip the car wash. Just go to eBay Motors to check and it's a guaranteed fit. Let's ride.
Your Wyndham is waiting. Because after crushing yesterday's meeting, you deserve a little me time. With 24 trusted brands by Wyndham to choose from, your Wyndham is waiting. Get the lowest price at WyndhamHotels.com.
NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places. And by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Is it the best Coke ever? 7 laps complete in Sonoma. Denny Hamlin's led them all. But look at this. Ryan Preece, who won the ARCA race on Friday, to the inside of Bubba Wolf. You talk about curb hopping. What is he got to lift into that thing?
But this shows you how rigid those cars are. See how that wheel didn't fall out of the wheel well whatsoever. Very rigid with these cars, and that's why you hear him talk about staying on these curbs. If you hit those curbs, it throws it for a loop. Look at yesterday. I think a big reason why you didn't see the number 9 of Chase Elliott more up closer to the front, hit that curb a little bit too hard on the floor and cost him the flat.
The Toyota top performers.
It's easy to find, Mike.
Yeah, they're all in the top 5. Yeah. That's right.
If you watch me ride into turn 11 right here, you see those tires on the inside. They'll slowly keep working those tires in because the grip is on that paint. NASCAR has the bottom of that mark. Those drivers all, with the door of the car, keep working those tires in lap after lap. Well, and remind you, it's on the blind side of your race car. When you're turning that right-handed corner, you're as close as you can to those tires because that's what the grip is on that paint. You put your right side tires on that paint, and it not only helps you turn, it helps you forward drive up off the corner. And I think that only gets better. It's like that's fresh paint, Jamie, and then as it starts to get rubber burned into it, it's like adhesive and is super sticky. And it's the same thing right here as we get down into turn 4. You watch the exit, you see the paint where that Toyota is painted all the red. As that black lays down, the grip level gets really high. But if you get beyond that, no grip.
Martin Truex is the biggest mover. He's come from 8th up to 3rd, and he is closing on Denny Hamlin and Christian Bell.
Doesn't surprise me. Always extremely fast out here. Yeah, and he's one of those guys. You talk about managing the rear tires, protecting the rear tires. Martin Truex Jr., veteran, been around forever. Won here 3 times. You mentioned he's as good at that as anybody.
Now, William Byron started way deep in the field, but he's picked up 6 spots. Rico.
That's right, Mike. He's been on the move early on. Crew Chief Rudy Fugo told me that yesterday they did not like this race car at all. He threw everything at this car overnight that they could based on the rules, swung for the fences. Well, so far it appears that he did pretty good with that swinging for the fences because that race car, according to William Byron, is good right now as he continues to move forward. Jamie?
Just an update on the 99 of Daniel Suarez after that missed shift. He went from 10th to 29th, and he thought maybe his engine was going south. Seems to be okay right now, and his crew chief Travis Mack said, all right, that just gives us an opportunity to be more aggressive on strategy. He's only made up 2 spots since then, Mike.
Thanks, Jamie. Denny Hamlin's lap times have fallen off almost 2 seconds from his fastest lap on lap 2, and Christopher Bell has caught him.
Yeah, and I've been watching Denny's lap times. It seemed like if he needed to, he could gap Christopher Bell out a little bit.
It's an all Toyota top 5 right now.
We get to lap 10, Clint. It makes me think about at some point in the run, your car slides and you never get that grip back, and maybe Denny Hamlin's finally hit that point.
Well, it takes me to the exit of 7, right? Exit of 7 is where you put the power down, the forward drive up off. That's where you spin the tires, if you will. And if you keep spinning those tires, then all of a sudden, through the S's, like we talked about earlier, you start getting laterally loose because you wear those rear tires out on the exit of 7.
I'm gonna tell you, they gotta watch those Truex. He is running those top 2 down. He was able to get by Reddick a few laps ago. You see right here, right with him, getting a good straight drive off of turn 11. He's catching both Bell and Denny Hamlin right now.
Tyler Reddick in 4th place. He's now 3.6 back. And right on his tail, Ty Gibbs. The rookie was quite a surprise here. In round 1 of qualifying, had a good enough lap. He didn't have to try again, as many others did, and advanced to the final round. Says he really enjoys road racing in this place in particular.
You heard that car bottom out on the rub blocks underneath the car when he went up and over that curb on 3A.
Then A.J. Allmendinger in 6th place, first of the Chevys, actually first of the non-Toyotas. Micah McDowell in yellow right behind him, the first Ford in the race.
Business is picking up right there with that whole group. I think that McDowell's starting to run them down a little bit, starting to stack them up a little bit. I think you're going to see some racing going on. McDowell, I think Buescher's extremely strong. Allmendinger there, Reddick in that group. And I'm really pumped about Ty Gibbs. I think he's doing a phenomenal job at this race, managing and learning from those teammates.
Suarez trying to take the spot back from Eric Jones at turn 7. This is for 26. 11 laps complete. Denny Hamlin so far has led the ball from the pole.
I'm Jasmine, and TikTok helped keep my parents' dream of owning a restaurant alive. When business was slowing down, we didn't think we would be able to renew the lease. That's when I started making TikTok videos. After we posted the video, we were slammed. People letting us know that they were trying it out for the first time. I always knew TikTok was a pretty powerful platform, but I never realized the extent of that power until a small town girl like me was able to reach millions of people and help keep my parents' dream alive.
Roman Reigns returns to SmackDown, and the future of the Bloodline hangs in the balance. Plus, a tag team gauntlet match to determine who will challenge Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the tag team titles. And all new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
It's the classically trained baker's turn to take a crack at Crime Scene Kitchen.
We have meringue.
You can see the stress in their face. I murdered a donut.
That's a crime scene. All new Crime Scene Kitchen, Monday at 9 on Fox.
Your exit strategy. Now you can escape with 4.99 APR financing up to 60 months on most new all-wheel drive 23 Toyota Highlanders and RAV4 gas models. Signed, Burdick Toyota. Shop BurdickToyota.com.
I had a lot of bad days with gout, but that one took the wedding cake. Even with medicine, my uric acid was still too high to stop painful gout buildup. Then a gout specialist told me about Cristexa.
Cristexa is a prescription medicine for adults with gout whose symptoms are not controlled by other gout medicines.
I learned Cristexa quickly starts working to break down gout buildup.
Cristexa is an infused medicine. Serious life-threatening allergic reactions can occur while taking Cristexa. Tell your doctor right away if you have symptoms such as shortness of breath, trouble breathing, dizziness, itching, or swelling of the throat or tongue. Krystexxa is not recommended if you have high levels of uric acid without a history of gout. Do not take Krystexxa if you have a rare disorder called G6PD deficiency or favism. Before receiving Krystexxa, tell your doctor if you have a history of heart problems and all the medicines you take. Krystexxa may cause gout flare-ups, allergic reactions, nausea, bruising, sore throat, constipation, chest pain, and vomiting.
I received Krystexxa for about 6 months. Now I'm in control, not gout.
Find a doctor who specializes in gout at goutdocnow.com.
Dear First Place, we never stop climbing to the top. It's what Toyota Tough Trucks do. Get 4.99 for up to 60 months financing on a new 23 Toyota Tacoma. Signed, Burdick Toyota. Shop BurdickToyota.com.
You're watching Fox 68, WSYT 68.1.
Of America's best drivers and thousands of fans have come here for one thing. Wine. And some great racing, like Martin Truex. Taking the low line on Christopher Bell to take second place.
10-foot pass, there's 7 right there, just like we talked about passing zone. He's been hounding his teammate Christopher Bell for a while. But how about Gibbs? Unbelievable. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and Denny Hamlin was able to get away from Christopher Bell right before Truex got on him.
Watching for our aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, powering the race from green to checkered flag and every mile in between. Goodyear, more driven.
You know, I mentioned Hamlin getting away, Clint. We're going to find out what he has right now because I think he's been managing that lead with what he needed to with Christopher Bell. But Truex has been able to match his lap times, if not a little better. So we'll see if Hamlin can push that car just a little bit more.
I like one thing Christopher Bell did. He had Truex shadowing him for more than a full lap. But Bell chose the one point on the track to let Truex by where it wouldn't slow down either one of them.
To lose the least amount of time. Yeah, that's so key. And they're teammates, right? So they are going to work a little bit better together. And they're also going to work better at the early stages of the race. But you get down to the final part of the race, maybe not so friendly.
I think you're going to see that gap in between Truex and Hamlin shrink very fast. Obviously slowed him up a little bit on that pass. Not much, just like you said, very efficient pass when he passed his teammate Christopher Bell. But this Truex is here. He's got an extremely fast race car. Could be his third.
The one thing that we see with all these guys in the front, all the Toyotas, they're not having to use the curbs to make the car turn. We talked about that you couldn't be so aggressive on the curbs. So the one thing that the drivers will do, especially right here in turn 6, you see Michael McDowell, Chase Elliott, Chris Buescher, all those guys get up on that curve. It's to help that car rotate and get a straight drive on exit.
Well, you just said it. You rattled them all off. And I think a big reason you're seeing that, starting to see these guys getting held up a little bit. I think this 9 car, Chase Elliott, good on the long run. Starting to get really close on the back bumper. Look for some passes among these cars right here.
Talked to Chase Elliott this morning, and he told us that the reason you can't curve hop in the fast corners here is this car. Here comes Chase to the inside, looking at Buescher, going to close the door, and get a little tap there at 35 miles an hour.
But that's the frustrating part about these passing zones. Now you got to wait all the way around to the next opportunity in 7 before you do that. You got to set that back up.
I love that you said that. That's exactly right. There's 2 key places to pass here, and if you can't get it done in turn 11, you spend the entire rest of this lap trying to set them up, as you say, to get back over to turn 7.
So saying Chase told us in the fast corners, like say turn 2, where everybody used to really pop front end, pop wheelies with these cars just about. He says you need to stay off the curbs because this car is so dependent on keeping that rear diffuser close to the ground for its downforce. There's a bad one right there, the inside of it.
That's the worst one. Over the years, you see all the cool shots of the cars way up in the air. That was all off of turn 4. Not the case anymore. See that? Christopher Buescher getting loose into the corner. That's what you're looking for when you got a guy in front of you. Start to put the pressure on him. Now he's got to set him up for off of 10 into 11.
And Clint, as we look at Chase Elliott at the back of this pack, there's 4 or 5 cars all stacked up in front of him. It's going to be hard to pass. I'm immediately hoping that my crew chief is going to pit me just a lap or 2 earlier because we know how much tire fall up there. There's 2.5, 3 seconds at the end of the stage. Hopefully, I mean, I would even give him the stage points if I'm Chase Elliott, knowing that I've got to win to get into the playoffs. Do what we have to do to win the race.
Still not going to get it done.
It's not close enough. Larry. Whoa, look at
Ooh.
Talked about the strategy, and I think really talking to crew chiefs last night throughout the week, everybody's kind of thinking a 3-stop strategy, which would be somewhere around 28, 30 laps a run. But to Jamie's point, I think once we get to about lap 23, 24, right in there, if you're on back in the pack, you're going to try to leapfrog these guys by getting there a little early and taking advantage of those 4 fresh tires.
Well, and exactly what Larry said. No chance of him getting stage points. So go ahead and try to cycle ahead. It's hard to pass, but that's an easy way to pass, knowing how much faster you're going to run when you pull back out on fresh tires.
Interesting battle here. Cup rookie Ty Gibbs against veteran road racer Michael McDowell.
This is where you start separating, you start realizing what you have. This is where a balance becomes so important in your car. You can't be too tight. You can't be too loose. Starting to see Busher sliding that rear end in the corner, hustling that car because he's feeling the pressure from behind him. This is where you really start struggling.
Every driver in the top 5 has won a road course race in the Cup Series. 12 combined winners among the top 5, led by Denny Hamlin.
If you have heart disease and are on a statin, lowering cholesterol can be hard. And diets and exercise add to the struggle. It can feel never-ending. But today, it's possible to go from struggle to cholesterol success with Leqvio. Taken with a statin, Leqvio is proven to lower bad cholesterol by over 50%. So if you feel like you're getting nowhere, go with 2 doses a year of Leqvio and keep bad cholesterol low. Common side effects were injection site reaction, joint pain, urinary tract infection, diarrhea, chest cold, pain in legs or arms, and shortness of breath. When you're ready to go from struggle to cholesterol success, talk to your doctor about twice-yearly Leqvio to help you lower your cholesterol. Lower, longer, Leqvio.
When I started as a stunt driver, I had to create my own path.
It's been caution-free so far. Denny Hamlin is on every lap. We're on lap 17. He has a 3-second lead over Truex. Kyle Busch is falling back to 11th. He was running 10th for a while, but now he's back to 11th. Kyle Larson up at 10th. Top 4 is all Toyotas. Then we got Allmendinger and a Chevy. What's up, Noah? How you doing?
Get 2 entrees and an appetizer for $25 now with steak.
Noah, look at this big-ass weed nug.
Make it easy on yourself. Just write down Reese's. Then write down eat them. And then you're kind of done for the day. And try big cups. They're stuffed with more stuff.
Around here, we like to keep things simple and honest.
Sure do. That's why at Progressive, we show you rates from other companies, even if they're lower than ours, so you can choose what's best for your family.
Comparing rates used to be a hard day's work, but not with AutoQuote Explorer.
You need help again?
No.
So join us and taste why Progressive is the name people trust. Sorry, are we talking about apples now or insurance? Why is that funny?
Why is Ryan Blaney 2 laps down?
Even had a name. Before we
Did I miss something? Was I not paying attention?
Hunting and camping. Before the 2 shelves of tackle in the back of the liquor store. Before the early mornings and the short nights. Before the first road trip. Even the first tournament. Before all of that, there was fishing and there was Dad. Thanks, Dad, for always making the time to take me fishing.
NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
Oh, he just pitted and then had a speeding penalty, I guess.
Health insurance. And by the Credit One Bank.
I still don't know why he's 2 laps down because of that. Oh, maybe it's just 1.
19 laps complete in Sonoma.
Yeah, I think he's just one, actually.
Led them all. Here's the update on the Coca-Cola family of drivers. With Chase Elliott 9th, Joey Logano up 3 spots to 14th from the start. Austin Dillon in 15th, and Daniel Suarez, after that missed shift, back to 24th. Now pit stops have begun. Here is the 4th place pass down into the dive bomb zone, turn 11, and that is A.J. Allmendinger taking the spot from Tyler Reddick to break up that Toyota top 5. Pit stops have begun. Brad Keselowski in and out without losing a lap, but Brian Blaney made his pit stop and was too fast exiting. He'll have to make a pass at pit road speed. Jamie Little.
Update on Kyle Larson. Yesterday in practice, he looked to be the man to beat. He was on a
I'm rolling a fat ass fucking blunt.
and started back in 16th. Well, he's made up 6 positions so far. And on the radio, he's asking his crew chief Cliff Daniels what the 11 and Denny Hamlin is doing and his lap time. So letting him know that Denny is not falling off much. He's really good on the long run. But you see, Larson now just turned the 2nd fastest lap so far.
Yeah, that last lap, Jamie, Larson was 2/10 quicker than the leader. Martin Truex has closed to within about 3.5 seconds of Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, how fast he grabbed that shift.
He's just more worried about getting off the corner and closing visually. What are you talking about? Turn 2? And actually gives up a little more speed entry to you, just focuses on getting off the corner. And he's not really using any curb in there either. Much better that time. I felt better.
Well, at least we agree, right?
Right. So I heard him short shift off the 7. Once he start wearing out, you can't put the throttle down. One of the aides said go ahead and short shift that thing, keep those RPM low, keep them spinning the tires.
All right, Kyle Busch is pitting.
Kyle Busch, last week's winner at St. Louis, coming to pit road, and these are scheduled stops.
So I'd say it's one of the sketchiest pit roads to get onto because you come off the racetrack and you run that long curve and pit road speed doesn't start until you get all the way around the corner.
A lot of juice through there. It's scary.
4 laps to go to the end of stage 1. Denny Hamlin has been out front the whole way as we take you Fox side by side.
There's a new breed of hornet sweeping the nation.
They're so powerful and fast and unlike anything I've ever seen in my hometown.
These hornets are not natural. They're engineered. They cannot be domesticated.
Are you picking this up?
Taking the country by swarm. The all-new Dodge Hornet.
This is ready to go online. Any questions?
Yeah, I got one. How about the best network imaginable? Let's invent that.
That's what we do here.
Quick survey. Who wants their internet to work pretty much everywhere? And it needs to run smooth, like super smooth.
Hey, should you be drinking that?
It's decaf. Because we're busy women. We don't have time for lag or buffering. Who doesn't want internet that helps AI do your homework even faster?
Come again? Sorry, what was that?
Introducing the next generation 10G network, only from Xfinity. The future starts now.
Being a NASCAR
Larson's on pit road, Chase Elliott's on pit road, Logano, Dillon, Austin Dillon, that is, Chastain, Byron's on pit road, Harvick's on pit road. We got a lot of people pitting.
VIP experiences and so much more. Earn points from the track or at home. Check in on your phone, complete your profile, or play fantasy racing to score your first points. Join and start earning today. Visit NASCAR.com/rewards to learn more now.
Right now at Ashley, explore flexible payment options on top mattress brands. Bring home a new Tempur-Pedic or Purple mattress set starting at $43 per month, or a Beauty Rest Black mattress set starting at $45 per month with 0% interest for 60 months. Only at Ashley.
Okay, got it.
Ray Magliozzi here. When you need parts, eBay Motors ensures a guaranteed fit. Let's say you'll need headlights and the bumper. At least you can skip the car wash. Just go to eBay Motors to check it's a guaranteed fit. That's right.
It's anything but slow at Michigan International Speedway. Come be a part of the action. Get your tickets now at mispeedway.com.
Harrison's a lap down. Syndic's a lap down. I think they're only 1 lap down, even though it says 2 laps down. I think it's based on, like, think it does that sometimes based on like the position that they are on the track. And like compared to the leader or some shit, like when the scoring loop hits for whatever this is. I don't know. I think that's why it happens.
So a lot of these green flag pit stops early, but some teams continue to stay out at 23 laps. One of those is Michael McDowell's.
So you know there's guys starting to pit. They're probably going to do a four-stop strategy that is not faster based on our fall-off. We got good long-run pace. Stay on our plan. Good job.
Great information, because it's going to be frustrating for Michael McDowell when he sees this going on. Like, why aren't we pitting? So for your crew chief to tell you that, take a deep breath. You're like, all right, we've got a game plan. We know what's best for our car.
Yeah, also, look at this. You're coming to the stage in. Mind you, remember, no stage break, but there are stage points. Only 2 to go here. This is a very valid conversation. We started talking about Hamlin tricks. Bell still on that racetrack.
And honestly, guys, the drivers that started pitting about lap 20,
Yeah, does pit road still close with 2 to go on the stage since there's no cautions? Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay.
I just think they wanted to make sure and get in there a little early on their three.
This is the final lap of the stage here.
I think they're going to leapfrog Hamlin tricks or at least catch them. That's the play there, right, Larry?
Absolutely, absolutely. But I do think we've got the play to what Travis Peterson just told Michael McDowell, what you guys said. We got stage points staring at us right now here in another lap. And we know how important those are, especially if Hamlin can win the stage, still gets that one playoff.
Looks like Hamlin is going to win the stage.
Those two teammates, they're after this win. They made that mistake last year. Cliff Daniels went for that stage 1 win, got it, and didn't get the job done at the end of the race. These boys right here, these Hendrick cars, they're after a win. You know the number car. That's all it takes. He is a win and you're in scenario.
Final lap of stage 1. There will be no green and white checkered flag on road courses this year, but stage points will be awarded at the end of lap 25 and 55.
All right, so Hamlin's coming off onto turn 11. Through the little loop.
Stage 1 was Kansas, where he went on to win the race.
And
More laps today than Toyota led.
Denny Hamlin is going to win stage 1. But we're going to keep on going. That's the cool thing about this. We're going to keep on going.
That one playoff point for winning the stage. Truex second, Bell third, Allmendinger. Here's McDowell fifth, Reddick sixth, Busher crosses at seventh. Gibbs, and then it'll be Bowman and Stenhouse should get the final stage point and done.
Well, you know these guys will be coming now. They got the stage points. The task at hand is done. They got to get pitted now because these Chase Elliott and Larson, those guys that short pitted them are catching them fast.
Well, and when you look at Denny Hamlin from where he started the race to where he's running right now, it's over 3 seconds a lap. So Larson's pitted 3 laps earlier. He's going to make up 9 seconds on the leader. He was about 14 behind at the time, so he's been pretty close to Denny when they cycle through these stops.
25 laps caution free. In Sonoma, Hamlin has led them all.
I think you'll see them pit. Coming
this time if you can. This time if you can.
Eric Jones, Eric Almirola, who won the Xfinity race yesterday, gets a stop. So does Ty Dillon. Get it out for Justin Haley.
Here you come. You see Truex on pit road. Now keep in mind, you see 11 on your track map and the 9 up here in 7.
Regan.
And Martin Truex getting a lot of details from the team as to where he's losing time. You heard him on the radio earlier. The car too loose right now. Wants an adjustment for that. Jamie.
Denny Hamlin in the 11. That car was really good on the long run. That's what they expected to be the case today. A 4-tire stop here. Not much feedback from Denny Hamlin, who has dominated and led every lap so far today.
Allmendinger in as well. Takes about 45 seconds to go the length of pit road. At pit road speed, yellow line, entering turn 11 to yellow line. Exiting at turn 1. And Allen gets away. 45 seconds.
And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be somewhere right in there is where they're going to come out. Keep an eye on that intervals with these guys on the pylon.
That group races their way off pit road and back into battle. Chase Elliott. And Hamlin. Coming out of 4 and headed for 7.
If I can successfully roll this blunt, it'll be a beauty, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to.
Fancy ran off a cupcake. Listen, don't worry. I'll find you though.
I actually think I will be able to.
Oh, baby, thank you so much.
Well, all man beat me to it. You can count on me. Just like people have been relying on Geico for over 85 years. And he beat me to that. We all know you could help too. Oh, be nice. I know, so sensitive.
Okay, can I have my dog?
Sure, yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
You know, Will, you have my moment. Geico, over 85 years of trusted service.
It's time to hit refresh. To be buttoned up, to feel your best and look it. By using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes.
KB up 6 spots since the start.
Forward. Just for Men shampoo in color.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer, so Tyler's been spending a lot of Frosty time outside.
Ooh. What?
Bro, you look like a strawberry.
It'll even out.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open late.
Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales speak, no wasted time. Go to Vroom.com and pick your favorites.
I think your parents are on my bank.
You can't be serious.
Your parents stole $5 million from me.
How did you find us?
That little fat chipmunk over there.
You think you can rubber back?
Hell yeah.
Just think of how many terrible decisions we have to make to get to this moment in time.
The Outlaws, rated R.
Ace offers free assembly and delivery, so it's never been easier to get a great grill for your family, like a Traeger wood pellet grill, a Weber gas grill, or a Big Green Egg charcoal grill. Only at your neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Get crafts, sporting goods, restaurants, and the future of NASCAR all from your neighborhood. DoorDash.
Here at Red Arena, we are trying to help people through equine therapy. Working with the veterans has been a very amazing experience. Our little motto that we always say is empowerment through horses. I love what I do. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
June 24th on FS1, the CONCACAF Gold Cup is back. The reigning champion U.S. men's national team look to defend their crown.
The confidence, the swagger.
As they battle against the best of the best in North America. USA Jamaica, June 24th on FS1.
28 laps complete in Sonoma. Let's take a look at today's Credit One Bank ones to watch. Who you watching, Clint?
For you. Chase Elliott's my guy. I'm telling you, started 10th, was fast yesterday, struggled a little bit in turn 4, cost him some speed, but they closed the gap. Already running third, Chase Elliott.
Yeah, I'm going to look at Martin Truex Jr. Started back in 8th, has worked his way up to 2nd. He made that adjustment on the last pit stop. I think he can get by Denny Hamlin.
I was able to roll the blunt.
True. Denny Hamlin is looking for a championship, and the way to win that is win them all. He won the pole. That was a bit of a surprise yesterday, and he has not been passed on the racetrack yet. Larry and Trump.
Yeah, Mike, I've got my eye on A.J. Allmendinger. Qualified 5th in his 4th that stage. He seems to have good long-run speed, and even with 11 races left to go in the regular season, he's almost already in a must-win situation.
Yeah, I'm going to take another road course veteran, Michael McDowell. I have not seen him slip that 34 car yet. Said he was going to run at 90% and take care of it all day. So far, he's doing that, and he got stage points in that first stage.
And they are our Credit One Bank ones to watch. After 29 laps, and after pit stops, Hamlin and Truex got out in front of Elliott and Larson. Larson's been passed by Christopher Bell. A.J. Allmendinger in 6th. Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell, Tyler Reddick, Chris Buescher all holding top 10 spots.
You just said it, and it caught me off guard. Christopher Bell motored right by Larson, and you watch it right here off at 10. He might get the job done on the 9-car Chase Elliott.
Yeah, Bell's the second fastest car on the track. The fastest car on the track, though, is who's catching Denny Hamlin right now. Martin Truex Jr. since that pit. Whatever they changed on that car, it has come to life.
Chase Elliott's passed Bell.
Denny Hamlin, half-second a lap right now.
Well, they picked a good race to sponsor. These Toyotas are extremely strong. Doesn't matter who you put in front of them, they make pretty quick work out of them. Pedersen. I thought he was extremely strong. I think the Hendrick cars, if they have something for them, I think it's got to come on a one.
Well, the Toyotas were at one point early on, 1 through 5, but Reddick has now dropped to 9th. His car fell off the pace a little bit. Worn tires as well. Ty Gibbs, who's Gibbs was 8th when that cycle started, and now comes out in 11th spot.
Well, Mike, you guys talking about Christopher Bell and the performance he's having so far on these new tires. Earlier on the old tires, he was complaining about forward drive with the car. A small adjustment for that, and his crew chief told him to make sure he saves the tires this run because they're going to run stronger than what they did last time. So a little insight into the strategy there.
At this racetrack, Christopher Bell pitted later than both of the Hendrick cars. That's part of the reason he's so quick right now.
Traffic ahead.
Yes, I was rolling a bleezy. I've never heard the term bleezy, but yeah.
And finger pulling in for Noah Gregson, who's out with a concussion, and the leaders are just about to catch them, and they could be a factor in this.
Once a racer, hey, you've been on that racetrack, you know what that is, and you're exactly right. These lappers are going to be tricky for the leader. Denny Hamlin's leading, he has to make sure that he catches those lappers at the right spot. Doesn't open the door up for Truex and Pounce.
Well, they're going to catch him in the S's, and that's not the best spot.
Well, there's just no way to get out of the way. If you're a lapper right there and Denny catches you, you know, especially off the 10, it's going to open the door up and be right in the lap of Truex. Here comes his opportunity.
No, but listen, if I'm Denny Hamlin, I think first off, it's Martin Truex Jr., not known for roughing somebody up, and he's also my teammate. I think Truex plays it cool right here. He's obviously wants to use him as a pig, but Denny Hamlin knows that he's not going to do anything to jeopardize either of the races.
The only thing we've seen all day long we're learning here is passing is so hard to do. There's no way I'm letting that car around me without a fight.
Here he comes, Truex to the inside. Hamlin slams the door and then goes wide.
It's so
Oh, wow.
by Truex right there. He had no intentions of getting beside Denny Hamlin. He showed him the nose, and the spotters are in a weird position right there. They can't see if he's there or not. So Truex kind of faked him out of it. And you see right now, he's going to be in the preferred position because he's going to be in the inside of turn 2.
Right there.
Corner, bumper, clear, trying to cross you back here.
Look at this. Still fighting hard on the outside. Denny Hamlin, this is exactly what I said. You can't afford to give these positions up.
Blind There's 3A, and Truex to the lead.
Still have the problem with the lappers.
They passed each other twice.
Off turn 7, Martin Truex, your new leader after Denny Hamlin led the first 32 laps here in Sonoma.
For every purpose, for every path, for every soul, for every season, there's a Ram.
Now during Ram season, get 10% below MSRP on the 2023 Ram 1500.
Fox Wednesday. There's still one reason to go. The South. It's all new MasterChef.
The South is everything to me.
You're like a perfectionist. You ever make a mistake? Not today, I didn't. I have nothing to say. I've never heard that in 14 years. Then, run a delivery-only restaurant. Food Stars is all new, and Gordon enlists some expert help. What do you think? It's not great.
This should have been the hero shot.
You're wrong. We all have no leader.
We're done. Two Helpings of Gordon, all starting Wednesday at 8/7 Central on Fox.
To be or not to be? That is
Being theatrical.
Oh, no, I'm not. What is the one thing you wanted your phone in show to be?
Helpful.
And what is the one thing it's not to be?
Not to be seen as a know-it-all.
Well, your show is entitled Joe Knows.
Yes, but not Joe knows it all.
And when you don't know?
The team at Stanley Law finds out.
So, you want the show to be?
Helpful.
At the Seven O's RV stores, our fantastic deals, honest pricing, excellent service, and referrals from happy campers have made us the best choice for all kinds of camping families for over 50 years. Check out 7os.com and visit RV Way in Cicero and 7Os in Kirkville.
Are you thinking of retiring? Have you had enough at work? You are cordially invited to attend one of our complimentary retirement seminars, Retire Ready. We tend to hear the same questions all the time. When can I retire? How much do I need to retire on? When should I begin taking Social Security? Am I paying too much in investment fees? If I retire early, where can I find affordable health insurance? We'll answer all of these questions and more in one of our upcoming retirement dinner seminars.
Being bitten or attacked by a dog can result in serious permanent injury. Send a message to careless dog owners by making them pay for their negligence. If you or a loved one has been bitten by a dog, find out what can be done. Call James Alexander Law today.
You're watching Fox 68, WSYT 68.1.
We've come a long way in 125 years. From dirt tracks to super speedways and every track in between. Never backing down. Pushing boundaries and giving it everything we've got. Yeah, we've come a long way, but there's still a lot more road to run. Goodyear, the official tire of NASCAR.
Week 9 of the USFL coming up next on Fox. Division showdown of the Philadelphia Stars beat the New Jersey Generals. They clinch a playoff spot. If not, well, there's 3 teams alive, and they all have a path to clinch in Week 10. So tune in next on Fox.
It's going to be a good one right there. Are you a general or you're a star?
I'm on your team, Clint, whatever team that is. But what are you, general or star? Actually, I'm a Stallion. Birmingham Stallion. That's my team.
There's 2 picks.
Yeah, I don't care. You didn't care. You still get to pick your favorite team.
Martin Truex leading at 35 laps here. He passed Denny Hamlin 3 laps ago. Let's check with Larry McReynolds for our Guaranteed Fit, sponsored by eBay Motors.
Yeah, Mike, it'll be Martin Truex Jr. in Sonoma. Martin has 4 career road course wins, including 3 right there at Sonoma. His last 4 Sonoma races, 3 top 3 finishes, including 2 of those wins. He has led the most laps in 4 of the last 9 Sonoma races. He has led a total of 213 laps in Sonoma. That's second all-time to Jeff Gordon. This could be the eBay Motors Guaranteed Fit for Martin to get his 4th Sonoma win and his 2nd win of 2023.
Secretary Little.
Update on Kyle Larson running 5th right now. Cliff Daniels told him you're going to run 6 or 7 laps longer this time out, so about 28 to 29 laps. He also told him that he's faster than Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell ahead of him. He said you can get him through turns 2 through 7, so a lot of information coming off the pit box, but he sounds very pleased with the effort so far.
So, Mike, let's talk about Elliott Larson. They short-pitted, right? 4 laps earlier than really anybody in the top 10. And they have cycled to the front. Now, their lap times aren't as good right now. They're struggling just a little bit in relation to those cars, but they gained what they wanted. They need the caution stuff all right. They're going to have to run a little bit longer this time, but Larson had a really good car in the long run. We know Chase Elliott did too. So they used a little bit of strategy there. They've got their track position now, and they're going to try to maintain it.
They gained the positions. Obviously, track position, and you're right, they're going to struggle in holding on to that track position at the back of it, but they gained the hard-to-come-by track position, or positions on the racetrack, the passes, if you will.
Now, how about A.J. Allmendinger, who's right behind Chase Elliott, one of the best road racers in this series? Is he holding station? Is he trying to charge past these guys to the front? What's Allmendinger do here?
Well, Allmendinger's got the fresher tires, and he knows that. His crew chief has said, hey, we have 4-lap fresher tires, go get those guys. And he's been catching them fairly quick, but we've seen this entire race how hard it is to pass. And Clint has been talking about you got to be good off of turn 4 to make the pass into 7, or you got to be good off of turn 10 to make the pass into 11. If Allmendinger's car's not good in those areas, it makes passing those guys so much harder.
Do you know where the easiest place to pass them is?
Pit road.
When they're there and you're not.
Yeah, and so listen, we talked about Elliott and Larson. They were 13 or 14 seconds back of the leader. You see they're 8 or 9 now. Anything they gain in that is a bonus for them. So they have come out way ahead in this big fight.
It's the positions. And the track position's one thing, the time on the racetrack, but in the event a caution comes out or whatever, you literally went from 9th and 10th place to 3rd and 4th, 4th and 5th. I mean, that was a huge gain.
All right, so in Clint's Super 6 contest for 10 grand, which driver will have the better finish at the end of the race and by how many positions? Will it be Kevin Harvick, currently 19th, or Brad Keselowski, 22nd?
Down to the wire. When I saw that 6-car Brad Keselowski right off the bat, I was like, well, that's an easy answer. Count Harvick. Now he's running back down.
Kevin Harvick in his final Sonoma appearance. Trying to put another W up on the board for the number 4 and Stuart Haas. Mark Truex Jr. and Toyota in command right now.
That's my team out there.
If our network goes down, lives are at stake.
Our comms have to work.
Or the mission won't.
That's why we partner with Verizon Frontline, the network that truly prioritizes first responders.
So we don't worry about getting through. And they're the most reliable 5G network in America.
Out here, reliability is everything.
Extreme or routine, Verizon Frontline delivers.
The #1 network choice in public safety. It's your mission. It's your Verizon.
America, start your engine. The race to win my prize is on with the Fox Bet Super 6 Stage 2 contest.
Reddick went from dominating Coda to being 9th at Sonoma. 9th's not terrible. I mean, it's not first.
The Subway Series taking your favorite to the next level. Like the number 20, the Elite Chicken and Bacon Ranch, built with rotisserie style chicken and double cheese. I love what I'm seeing here. That's some well-coached chicken. You done, babe? The Subway Series just keeps getting better.
Look at these steaks, they fly.
Yeah, kind of thought I had the aisles, but
Popcorn, bundling sale. Nuts and popcorn and savings. Just like bundling your home car with Geico.
yeah, in fact, hot nuts are like home insurance.
I get it. The Gecko explained it pretty clearly.
Whoa! I know you. Yeah, hi. The guy who helped me bundle my home and car is great.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
Probably thought you were somebody else.
Okay.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
5-hour energy. Think of it as 5-second coffee. For when you wake up too late to make it. Or you don't have time to wait in line for it. Or you're just too busy for a coffee break. 5-hour energy. The 5-second coffee.
What if buildings could tell you how they could be more efficient?
I'm listening.
Well, with IBM, you could use software to help you connect and analyze data from HVACs to elevators to lights.
What if we used AI-driven insights to pinpoint inefficiency?
Yep, and act on it. Saving energy, money.
And emissions.
Yep, that's a big one. Now you've built something better for everyone. That's the sustainability solution IBM and a global real estate company created. What will you create? IBM. Let's create.
For millions of young people, the Boys and Girls Club of America provides a safe place where science, technology, and Nascar come together. Where the green flag waves on potential careers, and the skills learned here excite, inspire, and build the foundation towards a better tomorrow. After all, great futures start here.
Saturday is Baseball Night in America on Fox. Stanton and the Yankees take on Devers and the rival Red Sox. Or Randy and Rosa Arena and the Rays battle Juan Soto and the Padres. It's Baseball Night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
If you're going to do it right. That guy did it right.
Yep. Well done. Adam Devine giving the command. All right, let's show you our look at Sonoma Raceway from all of our technology. And there are the marching ants. The one circled on the right is your leader, Martin Truex, of course.
Absolutely. You know, when you're 40 laps in on a green racetrack, green, all the way through, we've had green flag pit stops already. You know, where is everybody? You got Gibbs down here. That's it. That's your 10th place guy. You've got William Byron right there, your 15th place guy. Priest right here. That's your 20th place guy. They're all over this racetrack. I think the name of the game, I like what Hamlin is catching. Like, he's holding speed with the leader, Truex, right here. I think that whoever comes out, we say this all the time. If he can beat him out of the pits, I don't think he lets Truex back around him. Well, this pit area, when Larry Mack puts me in here, I want him to give me that track position. Whatever decision he makes on pit road, that's what I want him to do. Get me out in front of that guy.
What I've seen with Denny and Martin is that Truex is a little bit better on the short run, really short run. Denny's better in the middle of the stage, and then Truex again is better towards the end of that. And I think those guys, and I said it at the very beginning, they're pacing themselves. Truex could probably go a little bit harder at the beginning, but you're just trying to conserve tires because there is so much fall off here. And Mike, as they catch lap traffic, you need more tires. You have to put your car in a different position. We saw how hard it was for both those guys to get by the lap cars earlier.
I'm watching 9 cars, 4 cars here, 3rd through 7, and Michael McDowell trying to run them down the first 4 of the race. And these 4 have kept pretty close company. Here goes McDowell. He's going to be there in a minute.
Goes back to what you were saying, managing those runs. You see Chase Elliott, he really took off. Him and Christopher Bell took off and left Larson. Now all of a sudden Larson's run them back down. His speed is in a long run car, just like that car, Michael McDowell, right behind him.
And I love what Trevor said. Trevor picked him as his credit one once to watch. He's like, listen, I talked to McDowell earlier. He's going to run at 90% today. And I think that's a great plan going into this race until you get down to the end, because we talk about opportunities. Michael McDowell won the Daytona 500. He's always a threat at super speedways, and he's also always a threat when he comes to these races. This is his chance to get in the playoffs.
You hear him go over that bump. Jamie told us about the exit of 4 and a massive bump over there as you come off of that curve, and you can hear him hitting the shit.
Behind them, Chris Buescher just got past Tyler Reddick. You see that at the top of your screen. That'll change 8th place. Ty Gibbs holding down the top 10 spot.
And Reddick's been a surprise today. He dominated at COTA earlier this year, Clint, and we thought yesterday it looked like he had a great car, but it has been a little bit of a struggle for the 45 car today.
Well, he's dominated with ever since we went to this new Gen X car. He's been the name of the game on these road courses. Struggles at this racetrack, though, for sure.
I love being able to see his eyes in the car. You see him trying to look around the corner. You see him now trying to get a straight drive on exit. You're always looking ahead. Your shift lights you actually base on just kind of your peripheral vision. Right here, if you go up into turn 1, you're here on the lift right there. Give it a little bit of throttle, drive up the corner. He's trying to get as far to the left. There's a little hole right there that you're going to try to get in. You then try to get your tires on that curve and puts a little bit of load onto the outside tire. And that's the crew chief, but I'm trying.
Yeah, not waste any time.
Trust me, I'm not going to waste any time.
Kyle Busch just pitted. You see the right on the screen from 11th spot. He was one of the first, not the first round cars to pit in the first round, but first of that second wave of cars to come to pit road.
How many times have we come here and seen Truex Jr. when he decides to go out and lead some laps here? He is so dangerous. He just puts her on cruise control and keeps finding lap time, lap after lap.
He's got 3 wins here, and but for Tony Stewart on the final lap, getting his final win of his career, Truex might have 4 here. 43 laps complete, 67 to go in wine country.
This race is ran for an hour. Green. Kind of like the long green flag run, you know? We don't see it much. I mean, we kind of do, but not like this long.
As someone living with type 2 diabetes, I want to keep it real and talk about some risks. With type 2 diabetes, you have up to 4 times greater risk of stroke, heart attack, or death. Even at your A1C goal, you're still at risk, which if ignored could bring you here. May put you in one of those, or even worse.
Did anybody watch the 24 Hours of Le Mans? I watched like 2 hours of it. From like, well, from here it was like 2:15 to like 4:15 I watched it. Or like maybe like 4:30. So I think that was like 8:15 to like 10:30 their time. AM.
It's like Wi-Fi that runs on 5G. Home internet from T-Mobile. Wait till you see. Tell me more, tell me more. One cord's all that you need. Tell me more, tell me more. With serious speed.
Tyler's been spending a lot of frosty time outside.
Ooh. What? Bro, you look like a strawberry.
Should have watched all 24 hours. See, I had set an alarm so I could like wake up and watch the end of it. But for whatever reason, I guess I did not wake up to that alarm.
Wait, oh, those new wipers.
And I couldn't have watched all 24 hours. I had to work.
eBay Motors, where the check means a guaranteed fit. Let's ride.
Ace offers free assembly and delivery, so it's never been easier to get a great grill for your family, like a Traeger wood pellet grill, a Weber gas grill, or a Big Green Egg charcoal grill. Only at your neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
People have to choose between crunchy peanut butter cups and creamy peanut butter cups, and they're here for just a limited time. You know everyone's going to want these cups for an unlimited time, right? Or at least for snack time, and tummy time, and mountain time, time after time.
NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by Ford. Built for America. 45 laps complete. 65 to go. Martin Truex out front of Denny Hamlin. That lead now less than a second. And Hamlin had closed it up to about 0.6 of a second, and then Truex pulled away. Larry, what are we looking at for pit stops as we go forward here?
Yeah, honestly, we've completed 46 laps. To make this thing work on 3 stops, you're probably looking at about 48 to 50, about 2 to 4 laps from now. But who's here to try to win a stage? You have to go to lap 55 to make that happen. But I think we're getting to the point of the race, the way this race looks, you better start focusing on what it's going to be, what it's going to take to be to that checkered flag first.
Thanks to here at lap 47. Kyle Busch has already made his second stop. Kyle Larson, we're hearing, has been told on the radio to watch Chase Elliott and pit when he does. So that's a little different. I handle that. Yep.
Kyle Busch back to 17.
Cars right here, from Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, all the way back to Allmendinger. They're so close together. They're within a second and a half of each other. If Allmendinger can pit 1 lap before Christopher Bell does, he will cycle out in front of him. And we talk about the fall off. There's 3 seconds of fall off. But when you cycle through those pit stops, there's only 2 or 3 tenths different for those first few laps. So you gain so much on the front side, or the back side of that, and don't lose it on the front side of the stop.
Did you see at turn 11 there? How do you find a better line in the corner? Move the stacks of tires.
I've been watching it for the last couple laps. You can see right here where they were supposed to be, and now they're not there anymore. Somebody's hit him. You see the mark on that tire. You see the mark on this one as well. You start moving those in. The grip is on this paint right here. And the closer you can get your tires on there, that's the name of the game. Man, I don't know. I think we need a caution to move that back over there.
Kyle Larson lost 2 spots that last lap. He got passed twice.
Yeah, he's fading at the end of this run. He let Michael McDowell go. He saw McDowell catch him, making up so much time. And, you know, this is a road course, but Clint, you kind of race it like a Darlington, right? We talk about guys wanting to let them go to in the place that costs each of you the least amount of lap time.
Well, McDowell, he not only let McDowell down him, so did Chase Elliott. McDowell on the move.
Jamie, how about the 5?
And Larson just came on the radio and said, hey, they're on better tires than us. I'm fine, but I had to let him go. And also, they originally told the 5 of Larson to pit with about 5 laps to go in this stage. Well, I went over and checked with Alan Gustafson for Chase Elliott. He said, if you want to run longer than that,
Yeah, he pit 5 laps ago.
Sounds to me like they're playing games. They don't want anyone to know when.
20 laps till we find out who Mr. 69 is. Hopefully it's not Truex.
That group led by Christopher Bell. They're about 13 seconds back to the leader after 48.
When you have chronic kidney disease, there are places you'd like to be. Like here. And here. Not so much here. If you have chronic kidney disease, Farxiga can help you keep living life. And Farxiga reduces the risk of kidney failure, which can lead to dialysis.
Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast
What if this
infections,
whole race goes
and
green? That'd be pretty cool.
Ketoacidosis is
That would be
a
pretty
serious side
awesome.
effect that may lead to death. A rare, life-threatening
I
bacterial
mean,
infection in the skin of the
I don't
baby
think it
could
will,
occur.
but
Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have
that'd be
symptoms of
pretty
this
cool.
bacterial infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis.
Farxiga can help you keep living life. Ask your doctor for Farxiga for chronic kidney disease. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Sizzling summer savings are happening now at Ashley. Get ready to save on the hottest furniture styles for every room in your home. And to make these sizzling savings even hotter, we offer special financing options for every budget. Shop and save today, only at Ashley.
It's time to hit refresh. To be buttoned up. To feel your best and look it. By using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes. It's time to look forward. Just for Men shampoo and color.
The Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla. It's the best idea ever.
Oh, come on. The Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla was my idea. I did that.
Caution.
Don't play yourself.
The Doritos
Caution is out.
Genius.
A tire loose on pit road.
Car Gurus. Shop, buy, sell online.
Since your daddy has taken a step back, there has been a decline.
So there's the first caution of the day. Had to say something, didn't you? I guess I did.
Only problem is you ain't your daddy.
Are we to believe that these
But that ends a 49-lap green flag run.
If you get killed, we'll try to avenge you.
Take care of my wife and kids.
Hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah, I feel like your kids.
Who's involved in the caution? I don't know whose tire it was, but there's a loose tire on pit road.
At Richmond Raceway, we race a little different. We celebrate a little different. Everything in this sport, we tailgate a little different. Even where we are is a little different. The only thing that isn't different is the amazing experience of being here for you and your family. It's the same as it's always been. NASCAR weekend at Richmond Raceway. Get your tickets now at richmondraceway.com.
Saturday on Fox, baseball's most iconic rivalry takes center stage. The Yankees battle Rafael Devers and the Red Sox, or you'll see the Rays take on the Padres. Catch it all Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox for the game in your area. Check local listings. Well, right after Ross Chastain had pitted from 12, look on the right of your screen at Zane Smith's pit stop. They roll a tire over to the wall from the right front.
I might stream Red Sox Yankees next week.
Gets an assist as the car pulls out of the pits. That goes out into a danger zone. Caution waves.
The key is the next car around here you're going to see is Ross Chastain. He was on pit road. Opportunity strikes here for some guys. Finally a caution, Jamie.
Justin Haley will get the free pass on this, the very first caution flag of the day. So that erases Truex's almost 2-second lead on the field.
Literally right in the middle of all the conversation here in Banner, back and forth on the radio. We're coming, it's time. And all of a sudden, here comes the caution comes out.
And you hate that if you're one of those guys in the lead, not just because it bunches the field up, but because they're all going to pit under caution now, and you have such a chance of losing so many positions if you have a bad pit stop pitting under caution because everybody's grouped up. When you pit under green, you have a 3 or 4 second lead, 15 seconds back to 10th place, you can have a slower pit stop and it not cost you as much.
Well, that group from Ross Chastain on back, a bunch of those cars.
And it will just be a few lap
including Chastain
to the green to the end of the stage once they go back green.
And so you can look at those that have very few laps and won't be coming under this caution.
Yeah, you see, I mean,
I think they'll be going back green with
6 laps.
3 or 2 to go.
7, Bush 8. I think all those guys stay out right here.
Well, they got to stay out, but it's a huge difference for Ross. I mean, Ross Chastain could not have been any better to be on pit road, have that caution call, and he's basically going to be on.
Yeah, that caution's actually probably a good thing.
So here they all come to Regan Smith.
Christopher Bell in the 20 car hurt his right rear tire. Told his team about 5 laps ago that he felt like he had really destroyed it too much, losing all lateral
grip with that car as well. The 19 of your leader, Martin Truex Jr., that was looser this run than the previous run. He fought loose the previous run, still loose now. Jamie?
Behind Chase Elliott said it's handling about the same as it was before. Balance isn't bad, just need to take care of those rear tires. The 11 and Denny Hamlin getting that fresh tear off, said he's trending loose on the long run. Pretty happy with the 11 car.
So it looks like Kyle Busch will be the leader from Laguna.
Yeah, the 11, you saw the front tire changer have an issue right there. It cost him some spots on pit road. The tire changer went down.
There's your race off pit road, sponsored by Ram. Again, these cars will not be the leaders, but that's how they come off pit road. First caution flag of the day in Sonoma. 9 cars stayed on the racetrack and did not pit.
Yeah, I think they will go back there with 3 to go.
Lowering cholesterol can be hard. Diets and exercise add to the struggle. Today, it's possible to go from struggle to cholesterol success with Leqvio. With a statin, Leqvio is proven to lower bad cholesterol by over 50% and keep it low with 2 doses a year. Common side effects were injection site reaction, joint pain, urinary tract infection, diarrhea, chest cold, pain, and legs. Ask your doctor about twice yearly Leqvio.
Looking for a smarter way to mop? Introducing the new Swiffer Power Mop. An all-in-one cleaning tool that gives you a mop and bucket clean in half the time. Our new cleaning pad has hundreds of scrubbing strips that absorb and lock dirt away. And it has a 360-degree swivel head that goes places a regular mop just can't. So you can clean faster than ever. Go mop harder, mop smarter with the new Swiffer Power Mop.
Fancy ran off a cupcake.
Listen, don't worry. I'll find your dog.
Oh, my baby, thank you so much.
Well, all that beat me to it.
You can count on me. Just like people have been relying on Geico for over 85 years.
And he beat me to that.
We all know you could help too. Oh, be nice. I know, so sensitive.
Okay, can I have my dog?
Sure, yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
You know, will you?
Yeah, my love. Geico, over 85 years of trusted service.
The science of shine. Lightning fast with ultra-durable, super hydrophobic results. Mother's CMX line of car care products. The advanced science of shine.
The Subway Series is getting an upgrade. The new number 19, the Pickleball Club. Who knew the Subway Series could get even better? Me. I knew. Maybe you should host a commercial then. Sure, okay. Subway Series just keeps getting better.
NASCAR on Fox is sponsored by the Credit One Bank NASCAR American Express Card. 52 laps complete. We're under caution for a tire that rolled away from pit road. Let's take a look at brake bias on these cars with Larry McReynolds and our Toyota Cutaway car.
Anytime we go road course racing, you hear a driver talk about adjusting front and rear brake bias. Let's go to our Toyota Cutaway car at the Toyota Tech Center and show you exactly what he's doing here. The race car has twin master cylinders, one for the front and one for the rear. The brake bias adjuster knob is right there in the center of the dash. Now, if a car is loose under braking getting in the corner, you can crank a little front brake. If it won't turn getting in the corner under braking, you can crank a little rear brake. You think about it, outside of steering, throttle, and brake mic, this is the only other thing that a driver can adjust inside that race car.
Thanks, Larry.
I think this is a good time. I'm glad you just said that. All right, you've got old tires. You've got all your fast cars, your front runners, Truex, all these guys we've been talking about. They're coming down. They're going to have to make some adjustments. Dive bombs are coming. You're going to have to make these passes and make short time of them. Better make sure those brakes are adjusted right.
Well, this is when all the
They never shown us
breaks
a brake
out. When
bias
you have
before,
guys
yeah.
cycle to the front that haven't been up there today. You see Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, William Byron, and they're on older tires. They're not going to have the grip that we know Truex or Hamlin is going to have. But those guys have to be patient as well. They've got the best cars.
Toyota Camry TRD.
They just have to be patient to get them through there.
All right, the 2023 Toyota Camry TRD is going to make the turn as we get ready to go and ready to restart here in Sonoma. Beautiful day, beautiful racetrack. In fact, talk with Nelson Hastings, who has been covering racing.
Are they actually going?
Since it first started on TV for Nascar.
Oh no, there's the
we
trees.
agree.
Okay.
We've never seen this place so lush and so verdant, just so beautiful here. Very green for June in Sonoma.
This is the opportunity William Byron was looking for. Started 26, struggling after yesterday's practice. Not a lot of light into the tunnel. Had a fast race car marching up through the field a little bit, very slowly. Now they have
All
the
right,
track
Kyle
position.
Busch got the lead here.
They're in a deficit on tires, but they passed a lot of cars because of that caution.
But just like we saw with Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson earlier, they might not hold on to it.
All right, they're going green here. Kyle Busch has the lead with 2 to go in the stage. Now this is a road course, so that means that there won't be a caution after the stage end. So that's cool, but let's just hope Kyle Busch can get some stage points here.
Joey Logano, William Byron, and Ross Chastain.
You know, Clint, I thought it was interesting that Kyle chose the inside there because I always wanted to be on the where Joey Logano is, being on the inside of the next corner if you could race him up the hill. But Kyle got a great restart, was able to get him cleared.
Have to be so careful again if you're Truex right there. You can see back there kind of a mid-pack. You know you have the fastest
Yeah,
car.
boy.
Be careful around these guys.
Yeah, and the one I'm watching.
Hell yeah, boy.
We know he has sticker tires. You see him right there beside Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Look at the drive. Let's watch the drive that he's going to have off of turn 7. You see him right behind Joey Logano. He's a little bit of curb. Maybe 3 wide probably going into
You're
turn
going to
8.
see it right here. That's the drive you were talking about. Oh, he got run off the racetrack. And that was Logano shut the door on him.
That was very un-Ross-like. You think he would have stayed in there, but I think he knows the position he's in, and we've talked about it. He needs to now try to get a good run off of turn 10 so he can do the dive bomb down to 11.
He has to pounce on it immediately. Take advantage of those fresh tires, just like you said. Has to happen.
Turn 10. Down at the 33-mile-an-hour turn 11. Truex to the inside.
Or in effect, you see him really stack up right in front of Truex.
And you know, like sometimes when you see the guys run into each other in turn 11, it's not intentional. It's that you're just trying to time.
All right, here's the final lap of stage 2.
See, you're right along with Truex. I was going to say, there's
Oh, Truex! Locked up the tires. He's fine.
I can tell you the worst thing to hear as a driver is 3 wide and you're in the middle.
Better watch your guard and this McDowell. You let him get around Truex, I don't think you'll ever get him past that. McDowell's car is extremely fast. He's in a good situation.
You see, watch Truex lock up this tire right here. As soon as that tire locks up, you saw the car, it doesn't turn. It'll stop or it'll turn, but it won't do both of them at the same time.
It's also hard. What do you do to fix that? You let off the brake and try to get the tire.
Makes it
you
even
can't
worse.
afford to do that because there's a car that you're fixing door on the outside.
So here we come to the end of stage 2.
All right.
No stage breaks on road courses. But they will award stage points.
So Kyle Busch.
Point to Kyle Busch, who will get his 2nd stage win of the season and his 1st stage win at Sonoma.
Kyle Busch is gonna win stage 2, motherfuckers. Let's fucking go.
Winner of stage 2, Logano, Chastain, Byron, Stenhouse. Then Dillon, Truex, McDowell, Bell, and Harvick gets the final stage point.
He's tied with the most playoff points because of that. Well, that's pretty awesome.
Stages down, 55 laps to go. Kyle Busch, your stage 2 winner.
And the whole world is wondering, what's it going to take to stop this U.S. team?
Easy love. We mark Alex. What about Rose? Or Trinity?
Poor bloody Rapino. We could get younger players.
They already did that.
We have veteran experience. Listen to what you're saying.
The defending champions?
So flights could get cancelled. Seriously?
They still their place.
stop them from ever playing soccer. It's a great game. You'll love it.
Wait, are you just describing the plot of Terminator?
What's it gonna take to stop this U.S. team?
They're faster, Sonoma.
Play with passion in your sick love. I mean, the entire world is going to do whatever it takes to stop the U.S. Good luck with that.
Dear Exit Strategy. Now you can escape with 4.99 APR financing up to 60 months on most new all-wheel drive 23 Toyota Highlanders and RAV4 gas models. Signed, Burdick Toyota. Shop BurdickToyota.com.
Are you thinking of retiring? Have you had enough at work? You are cordially invited to attend one of our complimentary retirement seminars, Retire Ready. We tend to hear the same questions all the time. When can I retire? How much do I need to retire on? When should I begin taking Social Security? Am I paying too much in investment fees? If I retire early, where can I find affordable health insurance? We'll answer all of these questions and more in one of our upcoming retirement dinner seminars.
Hi, I'm Jeff, the owner of Jeffrey's Auto Body. You probably know us because of our no-nonsense reputation and the fact that we don't let insurance companies dictate how we repair our customers' cars and trucks. It takes good employees to keep the reputation that we have. If you have experience and want to join the Jeffrey's team, where we care for both our customers and employees in the same way, we would like to hear from you. Call me today for a confidential interview.
Dear First Place, we never stop climbing to the top. It's what Toyota tough trucks do. Get 4.99 for up to 60 months financing on a new 23 Toyota Tacoma. Signed, Burdick Toyota. Shop BurdickToyota.com.
Thanks for watching Fox 68 WSYT.
Welcome back to the Toyota Save Bar 350 on Fox. As Martin Truex has been curb hopping today. He has led 18 laps. Denny Hamlin 33. Kyle Busch has now been out in front for half a dozen. There is your leader from our aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, powering every lap, every mile, and every victory on the road ahead. Goodyear, more driven.
Truex is not getting up through the field quite as good. You saw him get around Stenhouse there, getting in a 7, but he's not making very quick time with these passes, is he, Jerry?
No, and Kyle Busch has done a great job hanging on this thing. Ian Logano. I thought they would drive up through there a little quicker than they are. The tires, maybe in 4 or 5 laps. I'm with you. I think you got to do that in the first 2 laps. That's when you see that pay the biggest dividends.
So the Xfinity fastest lap we're showing you is times on the last lap that they ran, where your leaders have been at 20:06. You know who has the fastest lap of the day? Corey LaJoy, 90.76 miles per hour. He's number 7. He's back at lap 28. Maybe it's all that shortcutting that's going on. I'm not sure who served that tire.
That's not really the way you do that.
I'm not sure if that lap.
No. It's incredible, though, to see how tough the bodies are on these cars. You know, we talked about the lack of cautions today, and part of that is we used to see body runs. When there was contact on the track, it would cut a tire down. Something like that with the old car, your Dave, you just pitted and had to come in to work on that. And I mean, looking at it, I don't even see the damage to his car right now.
At battle there. Regan?
Well, Mike, you guys have been talking about the 34 and Michael McDowell earlier and how good he is. The strength of that car in the long run, and that's what it was yesterday. He predicted coming into today, if they could get the long runs that would play out to what they need. The way that caution fell, it sets up for these next 2 runs to be the longest of the day. Travis Peterson told him this is exactly what we want right now. Jamie?
How about an update on Ryan Blaney? Somebody we haven't even mentioned today. It's just been one of those weekends for this team, the 12 team. Something completely different with this setup here because they have struggled on the road courses and it just hasn't been good. He's loose, he's tight, he's qualified 31st yesterday, running 28th right now. He's regular season point leader right now, but what a letdown for the Blaney fans right now, Mike.
Well, he had that penalty too fast exiting on his first pit stop of the day. As we ride with Daniel Suarez at 21st, he's in the midst of a hornet's nest from Ryan Preece on back in 17. Ty Gibbs, Brad Kozlowski, Bubba Wallace just ahead. Then Suarez, LaJoy, and Reddick, and Almirola. That is quite a pack.
I loved hearing what Regan said and Travis Peterson, the communication that he's given Michael McDowell. He said earlier, he's like, look, they're on a 4-stop, we're going to be on the 3-stop, don't worry about it. Great communication. Just now when we heard he's telling him, like, you're doing exactly what we need. But I loved my crew chief being a little bit of a cheerleader for me, and it all working out.
Yeah, they've got it set on kill this weekend. They know this is a big opportunity for them. Michael McDowell does a great job behind the wheel. This is a good track for them, and they're capitalizing. They're the ones that are holding pace with Truex getting up the field for sure as he tries to make a move on William Byron.
Yeah, and all these guys, you see him racing William Byron right here. They know what a good road racer is. He has a lot of respect from all these guys. He maybe isn't up front every single week. Obviously, it's been better the last couple of years with this next-gen car. But they know when you get to these road courses and you got to respect him. And listen, he's a really nice guy, right? He's really calm, but he's aggressive inside of the car. It drives as hard as anybody.
And that's the difference. A lot of people come to NASCAR for road racing. They just don't have, let's say, that killer instinct to be aggressive when necessary. Michael McDowell has no such problem in that department.
Jenson Button's a great example. When he came and ran a road course earlier this year at Austin, he's like, my Lord, I can't believe how aggressive everybody is. He doesn't have a lot of experience here. Michael McDowell's been around long enough. He kind of gets how all that works. And you've got to have the respect of those other guys and be able to root on them and gouge on them the same way they're doing to you.
You're talking about Coda when he ran that race. It did get a little rough there. It beat him up pretty bad. He's a new guy. You never let the new guy in that easy.
What about that? You see Joey Logano pull down and block Ross Chastain. Felt like he didn't get off turn 10 very good. Chastain, though, doing it the hard way around the outside. Unbelievable.
I love that. You go ahead and block that thing off. I'm going to get to your inside, and now I'm on the inside. I'm going to try to push you out of the corner. This is going to get interesting when you get up to the top of the hill.
Well, and
there it is.
Those two guys, same racer. They rough people up, but when they get roughed up, you see that? They don't whine about it. You see Chastain a little bit loose out on the outside.
Look who's there to take it.
Yeah, all this racing behind Kyle is probably good.
Now I'm setting him up for the exit at turn 4 right here. Let's see if Chastain blocks him getting into 7.
I think Chastain here.
There's a passing zone. Truex going to shoot to the bottom. Don't wheel hop.
On your left.
The one thing about turn 7 is that you get in there, you can drive up on that curve. Even though it's off of the racetrack, it's so slow that you have a little bit of an escape zone right there for Truex. She's cheering him on, wasn't she?
Second slowest corner on the course, turn 7. We'll have another chance down at 11.
You talk about the slowest corner right here. This is a really intense corner, how fast that is. You see Martin trying to get that run off of turn 10, but just not there. But he wants that position. Chastain knows that he's got a good car and how aggressive he's being right here.
Those tires being gone down there in 11 really opens the door up. You see Truex down to the bottom, hook that bottom, and away he goes.
Yeah, you almost wonder, did Chastain get his rear tires hot, making that outside move, maybe slipping them off in turn 11 the lap before? Because when he got up here to turn 2, you saw him run wide. It just looks like that car's lost some grip now.
Well, hey, that is the fastest car all weekend long, all day long. You know, it wasn't no slouch, it just passed it.
Well, thanks to Toyota, we're going to stay right here for commercial-free racing from Sonoma as we go Toyota all out. Trying to rebound here. He is 22nd as he passes Kozlowski. Truex 3rd, Bell in 8th, Hamlin 12th among the Toyotas, Gibbs and Wallace 18th and 19th, and then Reddick in 21st.
Truex big, another dive bomb getting into 11. She hooked this ball hard on the throttle. There he goes. Truex to second. Better run it hot, Kurt Busch. Excuse me, Kyle Busch. I mean, that's so easy to do. I just saw Kurt this morning. He is here, by the way.
chase back to the lead in the early laps totals from 1 through 5. Then they got to kind of sprinkle through the field up until the caution flag at lap 49.
Just shows you the strength in Truex's car, though. I mean, you know, obviously we covered Hamlin had trouble on pit road, but he hasn't been able to get through them near as good as Truex.
Now,
Quick time to get up through the field.
He's been able to manage the cars a lot better and be able to make those passes.
So Truex 2.5 back, and that gap right now is pretty stable. The effort to score wins and championships doesn't stop at the racetrack. Join us for a look at one of the ways Toyota prepares its drivers for success at the Toyota Performance Center.
My name is Caitlin Quinn, and I am the director of the Toyota Performance Center. The Toyota Performance Center is a place for specifically drivers in our Toyota Driver Development Program, but also any professional Toyota Motorsports drivers who want to be a part of the program. We offer everything from training to nutrition to mental edge training and anything in between. This is our main weight room. We also have a heat lab where we train heat tolerance. We have a teaching kitchen. We do a lot of training, but if the drivers think of it as a clubhouse, it works pretty well.
Wow, come to the racetrack ready to win.
We need heat tolerance. We need to get...
Whoa, got one around. Austin Dillon.
Austin Dillon's around.
And this is at turn 11 at the exit.
So he can get it fired up here.
Yeah, I think they'll give him a second. He's out of
Was
the
running
way.
17th.
He's at the
There he
entrance
goes. He got it fired up.
At the entrance to Gilligan's Island there, the alternate pit road.
All right, he's got it
How
going.
did he end up there, Mike? Like, that's a really weird place to...
I'm going to get you a replay here. It's coming to
You
you.
come around turn 11, you get hot on the gas, and the car rotates right, spins all the way around.
Or you just do
He's
that.
now falling back to 33rd.
Or you get some help off the front bumper.
Well, that can happen too.
Oh, he knocked that fucking thing out of the way.
I want to see the entrance of 11 if we get a chance. I don't know if you'll be able to see that shot, but I think there's some Paul Harvey going on there. There's the rest of the story.
Oh.
I'm glad you asked, because I was getting ready to.
Your age, Mike, you should know that.
Yes, I did.
Austin Dillon missed, got loose. See that? Tried to slip around. That was not Ty Gibbs. Let me correct that. He kind of slid right in front of him. Ty Gibbs was trying to hurt him lift, trying to give him time.
What did Ty Gibbs have to say about that?
I got inside up there and he got loose and he kept digging. So they want to do that, but it's kind of his fault.
Yeah, kind of.
I agree with you, Ty Gibbs. Keep digging. Wasn't your fault.
I'm going to say Austin Dillon's going to see that differently, but I'm with you guys. I mean, I don't know that Ty actually did anything wrong in that situation. No, I'm coming. Right here, buddy. Motoring down.
Truex, when we started the Toyota feature, was 2.5 seconds back. He has now cut 1/3 of that away. It's down to 1.6.
Yeah, Truex could take a deep breath once he got by Joey Logano and kind of reset Clint, right? He knows he's going to be better than Kyle Busch. Again, just trying to save those tires, being methodical, not trying to slip the tires. He had to work that car a little bit hard to get by Chastain and Joey Logano earlier.
Well, let's talk about the opportunity and how well Kyle Busch and Tony in that 8 car, last week's winner, took advantage of that opportunity to their good.
Caution would be nice, you're right.
But like I said, a huge net gain. I mean, they are literally a contender for the win now.
Yeah,
because of that.
And you know, Clint, it's incredible. Like they've run well. We know they have the 3 wins this year, but when you're having the momentum on your side, the calls just work out for you. When things are on your side, look at this though. Watch him get to the throttle right here. Yaw that car out. It's so much fun to
It was
car.
tight and missed the bottom, and then finally the front tires caught up, and the rear tires came around.
The rear tires are screaming right now, Mike. You see Truex running down.
All right, let's take a ride with Martin Truex as he tracks down Kyle Busch.
Yeah, this would be a great way to get a look, and we can see the balance of Kyle Busch's car. We'll see if he's able to get to the apex of the corner. Does he have to use the curves to get the front end to turn, or is he able to stay off of those?
Shit, Truex has really cut it down.
We can just use this view right here. It's
Guess we could.
Well, I can tell you from my view, that car in front of me is getting bigger.
Truex wins Mr. 69. That's gonna suck.
I don't think he catches him in time to make it past an 11 yet. I think he might wait till 7.
Yeah, I mean, he's quick enough. He doesn't have to push the issue. And here in Kyle Busch's car, you're just looking out the back the whole time, knowing that he's coming.
He is on much fresher tires. You're right, Jaden.
Clint's cash pending verification of eligibility.
Ohio Roy, that's my man. Love it.
Ohio Roy.
Yeah, you see that?
I like that little nickname.
said, didn't get him done, but didn't get him past an 11. I think we got to come around here. We're setting him up. I want to get close enough at the top of the hill, trying to get in position. You see Kyle Busch starting to slip around a little bit. Get in position off of 4, set him up for a pass in 7. The top of hill 3A.
Here 43 more.
Excuse me, that was, here comes 3 and 3A.
And I don't know if he's going to be close enough right here. Still not think he is. We've seen Mark be really good in the braking zones, kind of like Tyler Reddick at Coda. He was so good in the braking zones. We'll see if he's not able to get up beside of here. Now it's a complete reset. I'm going to get a wide entry, get turned, and I'm going to stay as tight as I can to him to get that good exit off of turn 10.
And had a good launch there.
That's what makes this track extremely challenging and frustrating.
Good Truex lost a little there.
Turn 4, I didn't get the good run, didn't get him past in 7. All the way around, try to set up the next opportunity. And here it comes in 7, which, by the way, slipped up off the 7, like Mike said, and I might not get it done in 7 or 11.
And you know, Clint, one thing about this track, the section we just saw from 7 down to 11, that's the fast section of the racetrack. And you can have one balance at the fast section of the racetrack, and then everything from right here back around to turn 4 is a little bit of a slower section. It kind of flows back and forth. So you could have a good balance on one side of the
All right, so we are on lap 69.
Get off of turn 11 and then just kind of roll in on him right here.
Man, Truex really held those tires tight.
And Kyle Busch win Mr. 69.
So with those stacks of tires moved at turn 11, Kyle Busch's spotter has been busy with instruction.
On turn 11, he's off and away. He pushed that lap barrier over turn 11 further back. You can use that now more further around the corner to wrap it if you need for exit.
That's exactly what I was saying. I saw him do it.
Oh no!
There by himself, 15.2.
No!
Tell you what, it looked to me like the 8 had a good exit off of 4.
That sucks.
You had to let him go to come from that far back.
You see Kyle slipping, sliding around, losing the rear grip of his race car at the top of the hill. That's a veteran move.
Fuck.
I mean, you can't hold that guy back. Not when he's that much faster. Then you see another day, and I think that's exactly what Kyle Busch did.
Third place, but Michael McDowell is closing up on Joey Logano. He's using a lot of racetrack and a little bit of dirt here, too.
Whoa! Pretty hot there. You see, there's the last set of tires.
Yep.
You see on the exit, that's when the 3 cars spun, it moves some of those out of the way. That opens that opportunity up.
69 laps complete in Sonoma. Martin Truex for Toyota, leading Kyle Busch's Chevrolet and Joey Logano's Ford with 41 laps to go.
Known as a passionate artist, known for loving the outdoors, known for getting everyone together. No one wants to be known for cancer, but a treatment can be. Keytruda is known to
Fuck
treat
Truex.
FDA approved for 16 types of cancer, including certain early stage cancers. One of those cancers is triple-negative breast cancer. Keytruda may be used with chemotherapy medicines as treatment before surgery, and then continued alone after surgery when you have early-stage breast cancer and are at high risk of it coming back.
Man,
Keytruda
fuck
can cause your immune
Truex.
system to attack healthy parts of your body during or after treatment. This may be severe and lead to death. See your doctor right away if you have cough, shortness of breath, chest pain, diarrhea, severe stomach pain, severe nausea or vomiting, headache, light sensitivity, eye problems, irregular heartbeat, extreme tiredness, constipation, dizziness or fainting, changes in appetite, thirst or urine, confusion, memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, fever, rash, itching or flushing. There may be other side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems. If you've had or plan to have an organ or stem cell transplant, receive chest radiation, or have a nervous system problem.
Keytruda is an immunotherapy and is also being studied in hundreds of clinical trials exploring ways to treat even more types of cancer. It's true. Keytruda from Merck.
He's got some good track position from what we had earlier. Maybe a caution will help him out. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
I knew it would be Dr. Pepper strawberries and cream.
It's delicious Dr. Pepper with a refreshing strawberry flavor and a smooth, creamy finish.
Who knew strawberries and cream could be so delicious?
Come on.
Try new Dr. Pepper Strawberries and Cream.
When the sun goes down, the lights come on, and NASCAR stars shine under the lights. A free massive fireworks show on Independence Day. The weekend classics. The Air Prime Time NASCAR Showdown. Thursday 400 available at Walmart. Get your tickets to Atlanta's night race at AtlantaMotorspeedway.com. Lights, camera, engines.
When things are so intense and you have to be so focused, there's not an ounce of room anywhere else in your body to think about anything.
I'm going pee.
What you're doing in that moment.
These things are scary, you know, they're dangerous.
Racing obviously is dangerous. It's taken friends of mine.
Brian Costin was one of the best drivers ever, and you know, he got killed doing it. I crash a lot. Something like this has not slowed me down. Even if you are the best, even if you are at the top of your game,
it's something that we all live with.
The season finale, Dirt, the last great American sport, Tuesday, 7 p.m. on FS1.
Speaking of dirt, my old buddy Carson Macedo, bad tumble last night at Knoxville, caught on fire. Heard some good news. Talked to Kyle Larson this morning about him. Thoughts and prayers, whatever you're thinking about you, buddy. Heal up.
39 laps to go here in Sonoma, and this battle for third has been a good one. Michael McDowell in that yellow Mustang trying to catch and pass. Joey Logano catching him's one thing, passing another. One more try. Dive bomb here. Might get it done this time.
I didn't know if he was going to get it slowed down right there, but he did. It looked like it slid the back just a little bit. He has been working Joey Logano over the last 5 or 6 laps, just trying to get in the right position, and finally gets it done.
Talked to him before this race, and you can just see the confidence. I mean, he was literally grinning. Could not wait to get in that race car.
Here's Christopher Bell, Larry Mack. Let's get to Regan first.
Mikey's been struggling with rear grip all day long, and this may have been a little bit of change of strategy plan, a little early for his stop right here. 4 tires for Christopher.
All right, Larry Mack, what about pit stop strategy from here on out?
Yeah, Mike, we went back racing with 57 to go. If you split that out, that's pitting with about 30 to go, which would be lap 80. But remember what happened when that last caution came out. It benefited cars that had pitted early. I'm probably in the next 3 to 4 laps, I'm going to go ahead and make that green flag pit stop, and in the perfect world, get that caution and get that track position. I don't want to wait all the way to 30 to go at lap 80.
Oh, there's Alex Bowman, the Ally Cam on board his car. He just made his pit stop, as did Christopher Bell.
Seems like today's day and age, I mean, if you're going to get that magical, caution that Larry just spoke of, it's got to be because of a mistake on pit road, exactly like we saw with the 38 car.
Yeah, and Larry said the magic word, it's lucky. The one thing, if you're going to win these races, sometimes you got to get just a little bit lucky. We saw it with Kyle Busch earlier, being in the right position. And for Michael McDowell, I think they're going to have to take a little bit of a chance here to try to leapfrog ahead of him.
Regan.
William Byron, a good break to get some track position with that 24 car with the previous caution. The car right now is just too loose to the right-handers for him.
Got Larson's in.
Luck is when preparation meets an opportunity.
Yes. Right, Larry.
Well, here comes the opportunities. Jamie?
See Denny Hamlin in as well as Kyle Larson, 4 tires, just trying to get more grip. That's what all these drivers want right now. A little air pressure adjustment for Denny Hamlin.
So I guess, Larry, this 3-stop strategy, it'll still leave you a set of stickers if we get a late caution.
And that's all the crew chiefs I spoke with yesterday and last night. Yeah, they really were thinking about 4 stops, but it saves you no set of stickers because we get a caution there with about 10 or 15 laps to go. You want a set of sticker tires laying there to be able to utilize.
Do you see that becoming a play, though, Larry? I heard you say that right there. I just don't know. Let's go to Regan here.
Walk with the 22 of Joey Logano has been battling loose all day long. Better this run. They're making good adjustments on it, but he still needs more with that car. Jamie?
Ross Chastain in the 1 car making his way down pit road to his pit crew. Remember that caution came out before when he was on pit road. They had already pitted, got all that track position. Car's pretty good, just getting a little bit loose, but pretty much happy with it. Didn't have the best qualifying effort, but to see if they can
yesterday, Eric Almirola. In his service, he's been hugging right around the top 20 today. Martin Truex 3 seconds up on Kyle Busch now.
Yeah, and Mike, looking at the lap times, those guys, Kyle Busch, Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher, they're going to have to get on a little bit of a different strategy than Martin Truex Jr. because based on pace, they will not outrun him today.
I was surprised Buescher didn't come in with Logano. They were racing almost side by side together for third. Logano pitted. Buescher stayed out. So here's Truex, the leader pit.
Oh, it's the worst case scenario for the 8 or the 34 because he got on pit road before them.
Regan.
Well, the 8 car, Kyle Busch pitting also this time right now. The 8 car comes in good for 3 laps, and then it starts to lose grip as he runs. And the 19 of your leader, Martin Truex, he has been very pleased on the radio the whole time, has not said a word about his car.
He didn't necessarily, he came with him. You're talking about Kyle Busch there, the 8 car came with Truex. What a huge advantage that caution was for guys like Kyle Busch.
Put him right into the game. That puts the Fords out front. McDowell and Buescher trying to stretch out this run on this set of tires. Jamie.
AJ Allmendinger, the 2 wins he has in Cup, both came on road courses. Car's been pretty good. Of course, another one of those drivers calling for rear grip. Just do whatever you can to help me out. He was also frustrated on the radio there. Gave up some position before he was called into pit road.
Larry, what do you think the
McDowell
game plan
has
is
the
here
lead.
for McDowell?
But
Well,
he's gonna.
they've got to. The 2 things can happen here, Mike. You've got to get on pit
He has
road
to
now,
pit.
or they may be thinking about trying to run it long and hopefully catch a caution. And if we go a whole lot of laps, catch a caution, not only are they going to pit, probably everybody that's made these green flag pit stops are going to pit because they'll have a number of laps on their tires. That's the only way this would work out for them.
Oh, no.
If they look at the pit road, there they are. They had to.
Yeah, to give Luck a chance to operate, they were going to have to stretch it way too far. I thought that was in the danger zone.
All right, let's start with Regan.
The 17 of Chris Buescher right now. He's got good lateral, or excuse me, he needs some more lateral grip with that car, especially on the left sides of the car. And the 34 of Michael McDowell, this was inaudible. They were not going to pit initially this soon, but when everybody else did, they got on the radio about 3 quarters ago, said we have to right now, just a little bit less for the right-handers.
So Chase Elliott cycles to the lead. Remember, this is the first road course that Chase has raced this year.
Yeah, and Mike, listening to Michael McDowell's strategy there, making that audible, he'll lose 2 to 3 seconds to those guys, Truex and Kyle Busch, that pitted that lap before. That's going to put them in now. Look, he's going to be in this group of cars, which is going to hurt his lap times even more. He's going to have to fight to get in front of Chastain and Eric Jones right here. Looks like he's got a great run on the exit there.
Look out. Traffic jam.
Well, that worked out well for McDowell, though, because 1 second later, and he's behind all 5 of those cars, he might spend the next 6 laps trying to get by them.
3 wide into turn 4, and they come out. 34 laps to go in Sonoma. Chase Elliott in the lead from Kevin Harvick, Ty Gibbs, Tyler Reddick, and Daniel Suarez.
Trilogy for COPD.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel.
You don't have to take COPD sitting down.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day.
It's time to make a stand.
And I'm feeling good.
Start a new day with Trilogy. No once-daily COPD medicine has the power to treat COPD in as many ways as Trilogy. With 3 medicines in 1 inhaler, Trilogy makes breathing easier for a full 24 hours, improves lung function, and helps prevent future flare-ups. Trilogy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trilogy more than prescribed. Trilogy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or high pain occur. Take a stand and start a new day with Trilogy. Ask your doctor about once daily Trilogy and save at Trilogy.com.
75 years down this epic track. But we've never stopped moving forward. Wherever we go in the next 75, we're all better off with an ally.
Your house is lovely.
Thank you. I need to introduce you to someone. He was telling me how Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance, so I was thinking...
Will.
Hello, old friend.
So you have met.
Years ago, we both had big dreams about saving people money on their homeowners insurance.
Just look at us now.
Your house is lovely.
Yeah, I just said that.
Okay, nobody heard you.
Okay.
I did hear you.
Geico makes it easy to save on homeowners insurance.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. At the end of a long day, it's the last thing I want to do. Well, I switched to Swiffer WetJet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one, so it's ready to go when I am. The cleaning solution actually breaks down dirt and grime, and the pad absorbs it deep inside, so it prevents streaks and haze better than my old mop. Plus, it's safe to use on all my floors, even wood. Swiffer WetJet, so worth it. Best decision ever. Love it, or your money back.
Welcome back to the Toyota St. Mark 350 on Fox. 32 laps to go on this twisting 12-turn road course in Northern California. Here's your aerial coverage provided by Goodyear, powering every mile and every moment on NASCAR's road to victory. Goodyear, more driven. So at the front of the field, Chase Elliott, in his first road course appearance of the season, he was recovering from a snowboarding accident when we ran at Circuit of the Americas in Texas and was unable to compete there. So first road race for a fellow who's had so much success on these road courses.
Yeah, and Mike, we talked about it. The 19 car is the fastest car. They'll have to do something different in order to outrun him, and Alan Gustafson's doing that right now.
Right along with Kevin Harvick in second place. Same conversation as Chase Elliott. Trying to give Luck a chance to operate. Let's gamble. Cards are on the table.
Tyler Reddick in third.
Yeah, Tyler Reddick, I mean, one of the best road racers in the series. This has been a struggle for him, though. But like Clint said, they're going to try to get themselves a little bit lucky and get a position to go in this race.
Martin Truex in fourth. First car on fresh tires.
And this is the guy they're all trying to jockey around for position, trying to do something to offset them on strategy. Martin Truex, fastest car here today.
All right, Chase is pitting. Harvick is pitting.
Jamie.
So Reddick will stay out.
Kevin Harvick in the 4 car struggled with drive early on in the race. This particular run, though, just losing the rear
But Truex passed Reddick.
with the back of the car sliding around everywhere. Jamie?
Chase Elliott led 4 laps there, but had to bring it down. Said he's tighter now, but he thinks it's a good thing as he pulls it into the pit box. 4 tires and an air pressure adjustment. Been pretty happy with this car today.
You know, Mike, he said his car's tighter now, and he likes that better. The one thing about being a little bit tight at this track, and Kevin Harvick said it in our pre-race show, it's a little bit more forgiving. If you're loose, it's hard to control what you have. You typically have a little bit of better drive off. We really focused on that the whole race long. So being just a skosh on the tight side is not a bad thing.
So the lead cycles back to Martin Truex, who pitted at lap 75, 5 laps ago. The 2 cars that are out there on worn tires in the top 10 are Tyler Reddick in second and Bubba Wallace in 8th. The teammates at Team 2311 have not been to pit road since lap 51.
And Mike, they're running 3 seconds a lap slower than Martin Truex Jr. is right now. So not only does he have the track position of the tires, I mean, the lap time is just not even close right now between those guys.
And also Daniel Suarez, who we're showing last stop with lap 43. There is the 4th place battle led by Joey Logano. And Suarez finally makes his appearance on pit road. Larry Mack.
Yeah, what I was going to say about Tyler Reddick, the only way this would work is if we go another 5 or 6 laps. I think they decided, you know what, this is not working, so they did hit pit road, as Daniel Suarez and Bubba Wallace did too.
So, but for Ryan Blaney, who had a penalty earlier, got a lap down early. Everybody has made this pit stop.
At 17 to Chris Buescher, it just seems like every road race we go to, not flashy, right? Really quiet, but just top 10 you to death there at the end. puts himself in a good position. You see, getting to the inside of Ross Chastain right there, moves up to the top 6.
In particular, this one, he's really good at Sonoma. You know, you talk about the experience, taking care of the tires, managing these tires, not abusing them, forward drive, up through the S's like this. So really good here at Sonoma.
29 to go. Martin Truex, 3.8 seconds up on Kyle Busch now. We're going to take you Fox side by side once more.
I watched my first race yesterday.
You're on the team, kid. It's orientation day.
Hey, new guy. Let's get you up to speed.
Lunch time.
Your workspace is ready.
Looks like you got a corner office.
Drive is something greater. Toyota. Let's go places.
Get 2 entrees and an appetizer for $25 now with steak.
Much has changed over our 75 years, but the thing that never does, the anticipation, the holding of breath until that first green flag drops and the crazy journey begins all over again. You can travel 75 years from now, you might not recognize much at all, but one thing will never change, that feeling you get when the race begins again. Get your tickets now at PoconoRaceway.com.
Yeah, we love our house, but the cost of home ownership has been a struggle. Utility prices rising. Sweetie, can you practice that somewhere else? Anyway, like I was saying, it's getting harder and harder to make ends meet. And hi, you mind?
Well, on the bright side, new customers who bundle and save with Progressive save over 20% on average.
Sorry, we let them practice here on Thursdays. Sounding good, friends?
The best thing about treasure hunting is I'm getting to do what I love with my family.
I treasure you, bro.
It's not what you find, it's who you're with. Couldn't agree more.
I found treasure!
Drug Family Treasure, a new season on Fox Nation.
Hey, sweetie, bring me that treasure.
Here is where it must be left on the track. And now is when the future is written in the Nascar Craftsman Truck Series.
27 laps to go. Martin Truex looking for his
He just
fourth
keeps
Sonoma.
pulling away.
Trying to
No, wait,
drive
no.
away from Kyle Busch,
Wait,
Michael
what?
McDowell,
Okay.
Joey Logano, the rest of this field. Here's
Fix
your
your
progressive
fucking-
race summary. Truex been out
Yeah,
front
he's
for
pulling
29
away.
laps. Denny Hamlin's led 33, 5 different leaders, 7 lead changes, and still 34 of the 36 cars are on the lead lap. Hamlin and Kyle Busch won the stages today. No stage breaks in road racing anymore, and we've had some interesting difference of strategies among the top drivers.
You really, all right, let's talk about it. What shook it up? It was that caution. I mean, who was the big winners? It was the 8, Kyle Busch. It was the 22, Logano, 1 of Chastain, 24, Byron. Big winners from that caution. All right, where did that come from? It was at the expense of Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott. They were the big losers of that day. Think about this. Kyle Busch was running 15th, took him right to the lead. Chastain, 12th. He went right back in there, capitalized on it. 17th for Logano and 19th for Byron. That was a big change of events for those cars.
Yep, a huge swing. And here's a look at some of the contenders and how things have moved up and down. Note Christopher Bell, +3 after his pit stop. Note Denny Hamlin, -3, as Clint pointed out. Kyle Larson, -4.
Yeah, I mean, Denny Hamlin, you know, I mean, he was running right there, led a lot early, was running second, had a bad pit stop, and then a double whammy came with the pit stop, or excuse me, the caution that bit him.
Yeah, when he had the bad pit stop, the next 10 laps of his race just kind of crumbled. He lost a lot of positions when he got back in traffic, and we talk about it all the time. Some guys, Truex was fine in traffic. I mean, he was able to maneuver his way through. Hamlin did not have a good restart and then lost a few spots.
When it rains, it pours.
Well, it's been a different race, and the main reason, as you look at our Fox race tracker in the upper left of your screen, is just that. One caution flag all day. And that is it. That has changed things up. So, Larry Mack, let's say we get a caution with 20 laps or 15 laps to go. You got 34 cars on the lead lap. Do you want track position, or do you want that set of tires that's sitting in the box?
Yes.
Depends on where you're at.
But I'm going to tell you, if we get a caution, who really could be in the catbird seat could be someone like Chase Elliott or Kevin Harvick that waited and made that pit stop. They'll have less laps on their tires. But I do think the caveat, Mike, is exactly what you said. 34 drivers on the lead lap. You know, no matter what, there's going to be some guys in the middle of this pack that's going to swing for the fence and stay out should we get that late caution.
There's no question. You cannot make them passes very easily on that racetrack. It's going to have to come at the expense of some sort of strategy on pit road, if in fact that ever even happens.
Well, I'm going to tell you all right now, the caution comes out, I am going to pit, and I'm going to sit in my pit box until Larry puts 4 tires on my car, because I just think it's so much easier to be on the offensive here than be defensive.
And you're going to hope you drag 25 guys in pit road with you.
Absolutely. And you got to get a little bit lucky, but Chase Elliott get in the position he's in. If the caution doesn't fall in the next 4 or 5 laps, I don't think he's able to stay out. I think you can have max 8 to 10 laps on your tires to be able to maintain that position.
June 24th, the CONCACAF Gold Cup kicks off on FS1. Check out the U.S. men's national team as they look to defend their crown in an opening match against Jamaica. It all starts June 24th on FS1.
You see, you guys keep talking about this caution. I mean, you pointed it out. There's been one caution. It wasn't on the racetrack. It was a tire getting loose. That's why I go back to my credit ones to watch. Martin Truex. I'm on board with that 19 all day long. We're going to win this race.
I think I picked him.
I don't think so.
I just point out the obvious there. I think that was my guy.
Well, Martin Truex broke a 54-race winless streak at Dover this year in May on Fox. He's been just a little indeterminate about his future. Does he want to keep racing beyond this year? If he's having a good time and winning races, he says, yeah.
Oh, he seems way happier this year, Mike.
Yes.
And I mean, even before he got that win, it seems like he's enjoying life a little bit more. And those wins, that's just a bonus.
Oh, this right here, this is the carrot dangler that Joe Gibbs and company, everybody involved wants to see. Put that cat out front, let him go win. He ain't getting out of that seat. No way. Why would you?
Dover ended that long drought. 54 races. And he pretty well dominated there. You know, but that's been Martin Truex's MO. If he wins, he wins when he's been strong all day. He doesn't sneak up and surprise you.
Love him. He's the most boring winner I've ever watched in my life. He just goes out and stays about a half a track ahead of everybody and goes ahead and wins the race.
His younger brother Ryan won.
That's a big weekend.
Yeah.
The Truex family in Dover.
Dominant.
So Chris Buescher moves up a spot on Joey Logano. Behind Michael McDowell, who's running third, right where he finished here last year.
It's so funny going back to Dover with both of those boys winning. Martin, the dad, he was there. Buddy, when I saw him after Sunday,
I bet he was in good shape, right?
He looked like he'd been celebrating a little bit. I don't blame him a bit. That's a big, proud Papa day.
Think about that, though. You're a dad now. There's no better moment than to be proud of your kid playing sports. My kid races karts.
Just one of them.
I know. I mean, think about that. Both of your kids winning at the top level in the same weekend at what you call your home racetrack. That's a special weekend.
It's called taking all the money.
Looks like Chris Buescher is closing on Michael McDowell, who is 6.9 off the lead. Martin Truex, your leader, with 22 to go. We'll go side by side.
stunt driver, I had to create my own path. So I got in my Ford and I got to work. Literally every moment of the day, I just trained. And now I can confidently say that I'm one of the top drivers in this industry.
Get crafts, sporting goods, restaurants, and the future of NASCAR all from your neighborhood. DoorDash.
Home internet, what a pain in the... Hey, neighbor! Try T-Mobile, it sets up so fast. It's like Wi-Fi that runs on 5G. Home internet from T-Mobile? Wait till you see.
I'm just hoping Kyle can catch him. I'm watching the gap, just staring at it. It's not really changing.
So yeah, USAA, they always have my back.
USAA? You were in the military?
Oh no, I wasn't, but my grandpa was. He joined USAA, passed membership to my mom, then to me.
There's other ways to get in?
Yeah, my neighbor Ron, he's in because his wife served. Even little Luna, once she's born, her dad served.
So all this time I could have had USAA insurance.
And banking.
Where's my phone?
Over there.
USAA, for the military community and their families.
Wendy's Strawberry Frosty is back for the summer, so Tyler's been spending a lot of frosty time outside.
Ooh. What? Bro, you look like a strawberry.
It'll even out. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Now open late.
Fox Monday, summer's outrageous new competition series.
I look like gay Buzz Lightyear.
Sounds the alarm.
Your water supply has already run out.
Because when the going gets tough,
We have no running water.
We need to drink water.
It's getting real.
Mars sucks.
it's every celeb not for themselves.
I don't hear anything.
Maybe because you don't got the things in your ear. We all dead.
I am tradition, passed down from the families that race to the ones that watch us every weekend.
20 laps to go in Sonoma, and we'll shed a small tear for 20 laps to go in the NASCAR on Fox season. 16 races complete. The next 20 will be on NBC and their family of networks. 2 weeks from today, June 25th at Nashville. I wish them a lot of luck with a lot of great storylines we can hand over to carry through the rest of the season.
Oh!
I can't say it. Denny Hamlin spun out on front.
Denny Hamlin.
Yes, it is. Unbelievable. I didn't see what happened. I looked up. I was talking to you, Mike, over your shoulder.
Denny Hamlin spun out.
Just spun right at start.
What the hell happened to Denny Hamlin? Man just spun out on the...
on the back of that car.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know about everybody at home, Cliff. You just gave me a heart attack.
Man, I'll tell you what. I couldn't believe it.
Jeez.
I had Mike crying up here about going off the air, and I
Hamlin was 10.
Hamlin crying on the front stretch. Let's see what happens. See, he's already
just
up against
fucking-
it. That kind of takes me back to turn 11. See the skin on the tires? I think he
Bam.
may hit those tires off of 11, maybe.
Or he could have had contact maybe on the exit of 4.
We're going to see.
Yeah.
There's going to be more to this story.
Coming off turn 12, he got up into the wall. A lot of damage to that right rear quarter panel. And he spins into the inside barrier.
That's not good for Denny. Yeah, no.
And it was Ben
He's
on that right rear.
probably done
It
for the
takes me back
race.
to those tires in turn 11. Did he get into the tires?
Well, maybe not done, but
Yeah, he's definitely had contact with something, and when it breaks that toe link, it actually, the rear of the car, you see, it starts steering the front of the car, and you're just along for the ride.
They'll try to wheel it around under caution.
Well, there's one thing I can guarantee. This changes the game for this race. What do we do here, Larry?
Well, I think there's no question. We're going to go back racing probably with about 15 or 16 laps to go. You look at Martin Truex Jr., 16 laps on his tires. Even Chase Elliott, 10 to 11 laps. I think you're right. They're all going to be you come in here because we've got too far to go to the checkered flag. Everybody's got a set of sticker tires.
I'll tell you who's not coming. Michael McDowell. They have played contrary strategy all year long trying to get a win. Do they dare risk it?
No, I think you have to pit if you want to win the race. You can't hang on with that. Truex has been the best car. You got to pit. He's got to hope Truex has an issue on pit road. Maybe shuffles him to the back, and then he can race Kyle Busch for the win. But I think you've got to come to pit road.
I agree, but I think this is giving Luck a chance to operate. If you're, all right, let's think about it. Chase Elliott. There's no way they think they have to win. What do you have to do? You need, if you're going to stay out, you got to have enough the cars behind you, a buffer, if you will, between the guys that don't. But
yeah, but unfortunately for Chase Elliott, I think the caution came 3 or 4 laps too late. We talked about he needed that caution to fall between 5 and 8 laps in order to stay out. I think that's going to be a struggle, guys.
If you do stay out, the only thing that can help you is cautions.
So Hamlin makes his way to pit road, where hopefully they can replace that toe link and fix any other damage. Everybody's coming around up at turn number 7 and headed for pit road. Before they get there, we'll remind you that coming up next on Fox is week 9 of the USFL. Now in the North Division, if the Philadelphia Stars beat the New Jersey Generals today, they clinch a spot in the playoffs. But if New Jersey wins, then all 3 other teams will still have a path to clinch next week. So a lot at stake here. Tune in next on Fox. Here's some Martin Truex radio.
Hey guys, I'm on stay out. We're around 5 laps high differential. Yeah, 4. Just think that's too long to go. You've only have 16 on tires, especially if we get more cautions. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's the leader.
I'll be the first to tell you, when you got 33 drivers on the lead lap, there's going to be a handful that's going to stay out. If you follow the leader, that's all you'll do is follow the leader.
I think you look for the opportunities. You look for people. I like what your head was at, and Mike Joy, when you said McDowell, I look at Chase Elliott. It's in a must-win situation. There's other guys out there. You need 10, you need 12 cars to be a buffer. Look at Truex thinking about it. What's he going to do? Still time, still time. We're pitting.
All the top 10 and more.
There's Chase Elliott staying out.
Regan.
Kyle Busch continues to lose grip as he runs with that car. Same problem that he has been fighting all day long in that 8 car. The 19 of our Truex, they said that they felt like those 6 or 7 cars would stay out. Made the decision a little bit tougher, but it was easy when they got to the top of the S's. They said, no complaints on the car. And the 34 of Michael McDowell just too loose for the S's going left and right now, Jamie.
Ross Chastain pits from the 6th spot, says he just doesn't fire up as well as the cars around him, and he's still on the loose side, but certainly not terrible for the one. He's still got a shot.
Well, here's who did not pit. Well, first, here is your race off pit road, sponsored by Ram. Truex and Busch, the first one's off. Chris Buescher gets 1, so does Logano, Chastain, Larson, and Allmendinger. Chase Elliott stays out, so does Tyler Reddick and Ryan Blaney. Things are heating up in Sonoma.
5-hour energy. Think of it as 5-second coffee.
Alright, well, it's going to be an intense restart.
Or you don't have time to wait in line for it. Or you're just too busy for a coffee break. 5-hour energy. The 5-second coffee.
I hope Truex doesn't win. That's all I gotta say. But I mean, I want Kyle to win.
Ultimate hybrid, advanced ceramic and wax technology. The best of both worlds, but better. Only from Mothers.
Spring is in the air, and you know what that means. With Fox Sports, there is no off-season.
That was unreal.
And you can see it all on Fox FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
It doesn't get more exciting than that.
All you need is a pay TV subscription. Go to foxsports.com/go watch today, and you won't miss a minute of the action. On any channel, all year long.
The USFL is back with more home games, so grab your seats today for the hottest ticket in town.
Let's go, and the USFL is in business. Here we go.
Make some noise for your home team. It's a great day full of family, fun, and professional football.
Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
With prices starting at just $10, it's the best deal at pro sports.
It's a touchdown.
Buy your tickets today at theusfl.com.
June 24th on FS1, the CONCACAF Gold Cup is back. The reigning champion U.S. men's national team look to defend their crown.
The confidence, the swagger.
As they battle against the best of the best in North America. USA Jamaica, June 24th on FS1.
Saturday, it's baseball night in America on Fox. New York, Boston, the deep-rooted rivalry continues as Giancarlo Stanton leads the Yankees against Rafael Devers and the Red Sox. Or Randy Arozarena and the league-leading Rays take on Juan Soto and the Padres. It's baseball night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
I have made it to
Drivers Village is proud to announce the grand reopening of Hyundai Cicero. This is big, really big. Nearly 200 new Hyundais available. We're giving top dollar for your trade-in. So come choose your Hyundai from our spectacular selection. Truckloads more are arriving all month long. That's why we're so excited about the grand reopening of Shop in person or at HyundaiCicero.com.
Are renovating it right now. They haven't forgot about the history.
Just because we're in a small town doesn't mean we can't have a big impact.
Rush to Revival. Winchester Speedway airs Thursday, June 15th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time on FS1. Joey Logano there, hosting that one. Well, we found out what happened to Denny Hamlin, and it was the inside wall at turn number 12. Watch the third car in line here.
Yeah, he's following along right behind William Byron, just turned it in too sharp. Nails the inside wall, shoots him right out into the outside. When he hits his outside wall, that's what broke the toe link with the right rear. I've seen that happen before. Man, it really unraveled out from underneath them. Starts with a pit stop, then an untimely caution. Caught him off guard. Now we're pretty much on the truck headed to the house.
And the damaged vehicle policy clock's going to expire on him. Here is the choose cone just after turn 9. And then they'll head for the Geico restart zone and get this race restarted. Now, Michael McDowell was up with those front runners, but they lost the right front lug nut. Came off, rolled away. They had to go for a spare on McDowell. Here's his radio.
Man, I'm so sorry. You've got to be kidding me. I guess I should have stayed out there. Sorry. Monitoring unless your boys and girls. Stay calm.
Now it's the driver being
I like the driver being optimistic.
Well, you know, he knows.
Nothing you can do about it. That's right.
Those guys, they're bummed out. That's a hard one to swallow.
You know, guys, we talked about if you stay out, if you don't. Blaney really hadn't had a great car today. It's been behind, but he only has 7 green flag laps on his tires. He's in the best position of the guys that did stay out.
Chase Elliott has 12 laps on his. Tyler Reddick has 11.
All right, let's talk about it.
All right.
Reddick, I mean, this is going to be short.
Back green.
You need a caution quick. Through the Geico restart.
Just please not Truex.
15 to go.
Like the call, though. You have to win. Let's go for it. Put the cards on the table.
Well, the one thing we've seen of the drivers that had tires on, Clint, those first couple of laps is where it's really magnified, where you see that is the most of an advantage.
What I want to see, don't let Truex get to that inside. He's already the inside of Reddick. Try to hold them up. And try to run and hide. Truex the inside of Reddick.
Truex and got to go mode, and so is Kyle Busch. Trying to hold race with the 19.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Oh, with the 8 going to the inside.
Nice.
Gotta go, can't wait.
Yeah, you can't let Truex get away if the 8's going to have any chance of being able to race him.
Truex did a great job making quick time.
All right.
Yeah, what Kyle Busch wants to see here is Chase Elliott be able to hold up on Truex for a couple of laps to let him close that gap back down. He was able to get by Tyler Reddick, but it took him a little bit longer than he wanted.
Truex won't quite catch it here at turn 11. He might have to wait for turn 7, or will he wait?
Oh, he's definitely going to have to wait.
The thing is, on those new tires, there's just such an advantage on the acceleration off the corner. You can see him roll in on him. Right now, if I'm Truex, I'm going to patiently wait until I get off the exit of turn 4, do that pass.
Fuck
into turn 7.
Truex.
Chase Elliott knows it's coming, and there's nothing he can do. This isn't a track that he can block on. He just has to try to run the best corners he can and hope that he gets a good exit off.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, he knows, and what he can do is try to be good where you know Truex going to try to set you up. Unfortunately, it's right here.
Your left.
You're just not going to hold that guy off.
Truex back to the lead. Kyle Busch closes up on the lead duo, but won't get a chance here.
That's it.
Yeah, Kyle Busch is going to have to capitalize when they get to turn 11 this lap if he's going to have any chance of catching Truex. We know that the 19's had the best car, and right here, he's going to try to stay as tight as he can to Chase Elliott as they enter the turn 9 right here. Now they make this turn right for turn 10, and he'll probably try to get to the inside of Chase into the left.
I'm telling you, though, this is a great call. Alan Gustafson, that's a great call. He might lose one more spot here, but there's still a big gap right here. This is a game changer. Somebody just shot way out the screen. Logano. Reddick's got a flat tire. Flat left.
Reddick's got a flat tire that he's not going to make it around. That's going to be a caution.
That could bring out another caution because he's going to have to
That's going to be a caution.
nowhere else to get off.
Long ways around from there. Missed pit road entry. He's going to go around. Wow. That's a pretty heads-up move. I don't know. Can you do that, Larry?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I mean, I don't know if you do it or not, but he did.
I mean, honestly, I don't see why that would be illegal. It doesn't really matter.
I believe NASCAR is okay with what he just did there.
I don't think I've ever...
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really cause an issue.
That's a heads-up play.
Well, saved a caution flag, and it got him off track out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's saved. I bet he gets penalized for what he did right there. I mean, you've cut 90% of the racetrack off.
Well, there's the helm.
Yeah, but he already had the flat tire getting down into that.
Well, Alma rolls around.
Top of the hill in 7.
It's going again. And Kyle Busch is within a car length.
Yeah, Kyle.
Truex at turn 11.
Now, this is getting interesting. We haven't seen anybody. Truex has been great on the short run, but we haven't seen these two cars together on equal tires. That's pretty impressive to see Kyle close that in.
That's a good point right there. Eyes forward. Do not get in that mirror. Get to looking in that mirror, trying to wonder what he's doing. How is he catching me? That's when you start making mistakes. One slip up, Kyle Busch is around you.
Well, and if I'm Kyle, I'm pushing as hard as I can, trying to get in front of Martin. And if I use up too much tire, who cares? It's over. We'll move on.
You're trying to force him into a
Absolutely.
mistake.
Force the 19 into a mistake. If I'm Truex, the opposite of that. I'm trying to be as smooth as I can and just save as much as I can for later in the race here.
He's trying to force Martin Truex to make a mistake. You've raced against this guy.
He's pretty solid.
Come on, man.
He's pretty solid, yes. Kyle Busch's crew chief, Randall Burnett, leads all crew chiefs with 6 wins over the last 34 races. Won twice on road courses last year with Tyler Reddick.
Well, and when we talked to Kyle Busch...
Oh, the 78's around.
When we talked to Kyle Busch, Mike, in the pre-race show, he said the weakness of this 8-car team was the short tracks, and it's the same rules package that we have here. This has got to make you feel really good. They already have the 3 wins this year, and to be able to close it out today with another solid run, got to be a good feeling for all those 18 guys.
Kyle Busch was almost a half a second faster than that last lap. Truex matched his speed there. Truex back to the fastest car, got away from him a little bit.
Elliott and Logano passed Blaney. Back to 5th here.
Yeah, Blaney has been in the back all day. He had that speeding penalty early in the race. This guy, he's hit a home run in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, he went a lap down. His average running position today, 26th. Here he is up in the top 5. 11 to go. Martin Truex, Kyle Busch. Who's going to win Sonoma? Let's take you one final time. Side
Oh, trouble.
Well, it's not.
Eric Jones is around, and
And that's a blind corner.
that might actually bring out a caution.
Very dangerous corner. Nobody can see. That was
Crawley.
Coast off the track here, we'll see.
Yeah, he's just trying to get it restarted right here. When he spun out, the engines died, and he's trying to get it fired back up. I can tell you that the 19 does not want to see a caution because he doesn't want to have to race Kyle Busch on a restart. We saw Kyle Busch last week just do an amazing job with Larson on all of those restarts at Gateway. He was able to nail all of those. And I want to say, Clint, he's hanging with the 19 much better than we've seen anybody do all day long. Truex a couple of tenths quicker, but one slip up, Kyle Busch will be there again.
Truex and Busch have had
All right, Jones is going.
10 1-2 finishes, including Martin's last win here in 2019. Now, about that side-by-side break, we'll take one more here with 10 to go.
That's my team out there.
If our network goes down, lives are at stake.
Our comms have to work.
Or the mission won't.
That's why we partner with Verizon Frontline, the network that truly prioritizes first responders.
So we don't worry about getting through. And they're the most reliable 5G network in America.
Out here, reliability is everything.
Extreme or routine, Verizon Frontline delivers.
The #1 network choice in public safety. It's your mission. It's your Verizon.
Look at these steaks, they great.
Yeah, kind of thought I had the aisle, but...
Popcorn, bundle and sale. Nuts and popcorn and savings. Just like bundling your home car with Geico.
Yeah, in fact, hot nuts are like home insurance.
I get it. The Gecko explained it pretty clearly.
Whoa!
Hey, I know you. Yeah, hi. The guy who helped me bundle my home and car, he's great.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
Probably thought you were somebody else.
Okay.
See how much you could save by bundling with Geico.
Saturday is baseball night in America on Fox. Stand as the Yankees take on
Yeah, now Kyle Busch is falling back. Getting caution.
Rosa Reina and the Rays battle Juan Soto and the Padres. It's baseball night in America, Saturday at 7 Eastern on Fox.
Real pros, real football for real fans. Philadelphia, New Jersey, next on Fox.
The Subway Series is taking your favorites to the next level. Hold on, Chuck. You can't beat the Italian BMT. Oh, you can with double cheese and MVP vinaigrette. Double cheese, yes and yes. Man, you crazy. Try the refresh favorites at Subway today.
Here is where it must be left on the track. And now is when the future is written in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series.
8 laps to go. Martin Truex has pulled out a bit of a lead on Kyle Busch now. 1.2 seconds. Joey Logano 4.7 back. And Chase Elliott's about to have some company in the form of Chris Buescher. Larry, how about a final look at the trends of the season here?
Yeah, Mike, since we're doing something different here, what I mean by that, we're not throwing the caution for the stage ends. I just decided to look at the first 15 races of 2023. And in those 15 races, the final caution came with 10 or fewer laps to go. We've had 7 overtime finishes this year, and the final lead change in these 15 races came with 10 or fewer laps to go in basically half of them, 7 races.
Well, Larry, Kyle Busch is cheering for you. I can tell you that right now, because that all played in his favor.
Well, I'd say there's about 35 drivers cheering for me.
36. Add my name to the list.
All right, Christopher Bell just made the move on Ryan Blaney down in turn 11. And that is for 6th spot. Buescher ahead of them. Blaney with Allmendinger. Now, Tyler Reddick and the strange path of Tyler Reddick. On further review, he is going to do a pass-through penalty down pit road for short car.
That's pretty dumb in my opinion.
Doesn't surprise me. Even though they went backwards, reverse direction, they're still going to do a pass-through.
That's pretty dumb.
That was something.
Would you have rather him just like stay on the track and cost a caution?
Let's think about this. You said it. There's a long ways around there. He made. I'm going to tell you, he made the right decision. If he would have kept going around there, we would have probably been under caution, and who knows what's going to happen. So caution, another one in 7.
And that's one of those situations, guys, where you stay out, right? You're not on as good a tires.
Blaney
You're
was
doing
off.
everything you can to hold those guys up. They get tired of it. He gets down to the end of the race. There's no give. It's all take.
He was running 6. Blaney. Oh, Allmendinger slides in there.
I think Allmendinger was going to wreck if he didn't get out of the way right there. And you see a little
He tried to
accordion
cross
effect.
back over behind Allmendinger, and McDowell got the back of him.
Here it is from Kevin Harvick's view on the Ford onboard camera.
Yeah, it all started with Allmendinger. You know, just like you said, diving in there really hard. He tried to cross back over and get in line. McDowell was there, got in the rear of him. That's unfortunate. That's a big knock for Ryan Blaney. Got everything going. Things were finally trending his way after a tough day. Unfortunately, gets turned around.
Denny Hamlin checked and released at the infield care center. He's the only car out of the race. 35 running with 6 laps to go, and only
Blaney's off again.
Not on the lead lap, and Ryan's rough day continues.
He's ready for the off weekend.
6th to 22nd. Now we're even worse than that.
Well, when you spin out like that, your tires get hot. Then you have even less grip. And you see right here, Chase Briscoe turns him around right here in turn 2.
I'm on fire right now.
Chase might have had a little help from Daniel Suarez.
Maybe so.
But I'm going to tell you right now, there was flames coming out of my helmet inside that race car. That is the ultimate knock at the end of a long race. Finally got yourself battled back, got some light at the end of the tunnel. Poof. Blows up in your foot.
Well, at least Ryan Blaney's got a win in his pocket, that Coca-Cola 600, that he's not like Chase Elliott and others trying to fight to get their one win to get in the playoffs right now.
Yeah, that's a great point. They had an incredible run a few weeks ago and locked in now.
I wouldn't stand in front of Ryan Blaney on his march back to the truck and try to tell him that little silver lining tidbit.
No. Absolutely not. Mark Truex picked up a win here 10 years ago. MWR.
I'll tell you what, Mike, anybody could win one of those NWR cars back in the day. It was incredible how fast they were.
Yeah,
You're talking to Boyer? I know you're talking directly to Boyer,
I was
right?
talking directly to Clint.
Apparently nobody could win. And what number was that? Number 1? No, that was a good times. It really was. We got onto something, Ryan Patty and myself. We went to VIR, went and did a test there, and I knew when we left there, I said, buddy, these guys are in trouble. We went on to win that race, and Truex took the exact same setup and went and won in 2013. Never looked back since.
And Clint, your whole career, we talk about Truex being good at saving tires. That was your thing. You were so good at a place like Richmond, those tracks that you had to save tire and really discipline yourself. And this place kind of plays into your wheelhouse, being somewhere that you had to manage your car a little bit better.
It's always a fun racetrack, challenging.
All right, Truex the leader, Busch a second and a half back, Logano 6 seconds back, Chris Buescher 9 seconds
Well, this
back,
sucks.
is at the front of this next pack, and he's pulling away from them. Here comes Buescher, having a great day, 9 seconds back. He has about a 1 second cushion on Chase Elliott, who has no cushion at all.
Well, Chase Elliott's in the same position that Blaney was in just a second ago. He's on the older tires. He's done a little better job hanging on. Maybe had a little better car than Blaney did. But with this last 4 laps are going to be tough for him to hang on. Knowing those guys have better tires.
Right behind him, Christopher Bell.
And then you got Allmendinger bouncing back again. He's been down and out, up and down all around.
Allmendinger in 7th. Michael McDowell, after that pit stop miscue, losing the right front lug nut. He's in 7th place, or 8th place.
Well, and he's done a great job of hanging on and not imploding with that bad pit stop. Kyle Larson was someone that we thought yesterday had the best 5-lap, 10-lap average. Looked like he drove to the front early on, but hasn't been the day we expected him to.
Ross Chastain's had a pretty quiet day, hanging on to a top 10 spot here in the number 1, and Kevin Harvick in his final Sonoma appearance in 11th.
Yeah, struggled just a little bit with the Ford car. Hasn't been the day that he hoped for, but, you know, he likes
this place. We all love it. He's cherishing these last laps on this racetrack.
Behind him, Ricky Stenhouse.
Having a career year, won the Daytona 500, the amount of top 10s this year. He's not a road racer. He has not been a road racer, but top 10 at COTA earlier this year, and you see him right now in 12th.
Well, neither is Ryan Preece, but Preece came out here and ran the ARCA race on Friday. Started on the pole and won it, and that has paid off. Preece having a solid day.
After COTA, this next one's the one that surprises me the most. I thought he was going to be the one. If anybody could challenge for a win, and I really thought he'd be challenging Reddick for that win, it would be William Byron. Didn't have the best of days yesterday in practice and qualifying. Kind of struggled ever since.
Yeah, Alex Bowman, you see right here, they've been really quiet all day long, but they started off the year. He and his new crew chief, Blake Harris, started off the year incredible, and they're going to have a decent run today.
Brad Keselowski had a very early pit stop. They're kind of off sequence with everybody for a while. Made his first stop at lap 16.
Fuck Truex.
As soon as he got on the racetrack, he was off of it. Been slipping, sliding around, struggling this weekend for sure. Bubba's been solid, but not here today.
Ty Gibbs was one of those Toyotas that were all five in the top five early in the race. Spent the middle part of the race hanging right around 10th place. Here he is 18.
Yeah, a little shocking to see him fade like he has in this race. He, as you mentioned at the beginning, I mean, it looked like he had a car that could contend to win. As the race went on, he's lost some track position and is faded back. You see an 18th now.
19th will be Austin Dillon. Got him a little dust up down there at turn 11 earlier in the day. Right smack in the middle of the lead lap cars. And then Corey LaJoie, who for a while had the race's fastest lap since eclipsed by Haley. But LaJoie back in the top 20.
See a little bit of tape on that right front fender. That's from he had that massive contact with those tires on turn 11.
Here's Justin Haley, who does have the fastest lap of the race. At a minute 18.91. Pretty constant with Kyle Busch now at 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, Kyle Busch just gets in the grass.
Busch runs a little wide on the exit of turn 10. He's doing all he can to not only try to catch Truex, but you see right there, Mary Jones had that spin earlier.
Well, here's the white flag. 1 lap to go.
There's no better feeling than when you have a car like Truex does. You have a 3-second lead. You get to take the white flag lap and just savor it, kind of enjoy it.
Right before the off week, that sucks. So now I gotta.
You'll hear these words. Just bring it home.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's a good phrase. And nobody's done it better than him. Man, I'm telling you. Again, I joke, but it's honest. Like he's a boring winner, man. He dominates. When he decides to go out there and lead these races, he takes care of business. It's a few more corners, down through the S's, take your time, huge lead, no mistakes, nothing, clean sailing in front of you, nobody's been off the racetrack, track is clean.
So our top 10
about 2 or 3 more good clean corners.
Alrighty.
Our top 10 is going to be half Chevrolets, 3 Fords, and 2 Toyotas.
Oh, fuck this bullshit.
Truex, looking for his 33rd career victory.
Fuck this shit. I will see you guys in Nashville. Fucking Truex.
Masters Sonoma, Martin Truex. Joe Gibbs Racing and Toyota gets his 2nd win of the season.
No, he didn't.
Truex gets his 4th win at Sonoma in his 17th start here. Second only to Jeff.
Maybe he'll fail post race. Maybe.
At this track.
Maybe he will.
Man, what a turnaround from Kyle Busch, Joey Logano. Busch, a solid day, another solid day. Big turnaround for Chase Elliott, capitalizing on that. Poor McDowell having a bad pit stop, but these guys, unbelievable. You called it. Called it, buddy.
Well, we called it because you took my credit later on with the podcast. That's good. Great day for the night.
It came much clearer.
Towards the end. What about Ross Chastain? Been a struggle the last couple of weeks for him. Nice way to turn that
the one that you look at is Denny Hamlin. That's the one that today really unraveled out from underneath in a big way. Pole sitter, by the way.
Look at the smoke inside the car. That's so awesome.
Well, he's lighting it up for all those fans up at Turn 7 in the chalet up there. Truex, who is 42, just became the oldest NASCAR Cup driver to win on a road course since 45-year-old Tony Stewart beat Truex here on the last lap in 2016. '204th career win for Joe Gibbs Racing. 11 drivers scored those wins. Fourth win of the year for them.
Coach Joe Gibbs down there, a big smile on his face. These Toyotas, they keep getting strong.
One away from Jeff Gordon. Wins at Sonoma, yep.
Keep an eye on these
Fuck
Toyotas.
Truex.
Catching the Chevrolets, catching a Hendrick camp in a big way. Tell you what, great shots today. Great crew. Had so much fun with you, Mike. Had a lot of guests. Jamie, all of them. Looking forward to next year bringing Harvick in, but
That gets no fog.
Sometimes bringing the guests in, but just hats off to everybody. This is so much fun to be able to do this week in and week out.
That's the end of Fox's run this year, though.
A great family of Fox people behind us.
Well, as we told them this morning, this is the most dedicated crew in sports television. What they've been through with rain delays and rain outs, and then get it all together and get it to the West Coast for 2 days. And then get these pictures on the air for you in the San Antonio.
Clint, I don't know about you, but you win one of these races. It's such a long lap here in Sonoma. You want to do all the burnouts, but you really want is that moment with your team. You know, like that, yeah, I mean, like, it's that celebration you get to have with your whole team.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to burn it down right to them, stop in front of them. He just went right by him, Jamie.
I gotta get a
Turn around. I'm coming back.
You're making a drive-through for excessive burning.
You know, the only thing I didn't get to do this year is drive that drone.
Well, I would say that was probably my
I did get to drive you around, but not that.
Clint, I think that's because flying a drone is an art, but landing a drone really requires skill.
That's what I was thinking. Anything about landing a drone.
Okay.
Taking care of business. Boss man Johnny Morris, he's going to be happy.
When you're hot, you're hot. Hot Truex. Mastered Sonoma today.
It's one of those old-fashioned. What Larson said the other day, that's an old-fashioned butt whipping right there. No mistakes. Did a great job. Lost the track position. Got right back up through them. Checked all the boxes today.
Jamie Little.
Martin Truex Jr. climbs from his race car.
Fuck
They're
Truex.
holding the checkered flag for you over here, Martin. You grabbed that first. It was no secret last year, Joe Gibbs Racing was off when it came to road course racing. But you guys didn't give up, and you came back to stomp them today. A dominant performance. What did it take to get you back here, this team back here, to victory lane?
You know, Jamie, just a lot of hard work by everybody. Everybody at Toyota, TRD, everybody at JGR in the off-season to kind of redesign. You know, we need to do some work with NASCAR to redesign some stuff. Everybody did, and they did a good job there. But just hats off to my team. You know, James, Jazzy, all the guys. You know, to be so bad here last year and to come back and do that with the same car basically is really unbelievable. So just proud of them. You know, we're having a great year. I feel really good about our team. Bass Pro Shops, Toyota, TRD, Reacher's Fine Foods, Auto Owners, Toyota, Noble Aerospace, Rock, Flight Safety, Sherwin-Williams, Oakley. Got them all in this time. Last time I screwed up. But we couldn't do it without all of our partners, all of our fans. And, man, just feels incredible to have a day like that and a run like that and a team like I have. They're doing everything right now, and it's a lot of fun to drive these cars. So thanks to them. I also got to give a shout out to my cousin Jeremy. He's in the hospital a little banged up. Hopefully he's feeling a little better. Be out in a few days.
Martin, yesterday in qualifying, you said I'm having fun. You had that big smile on your face. Second win this year. What's it like to have a car this good with a team that's just connecting the way it is?
That's why we do it, Jamie. This is, this is why you go through years like we had last year, and you just keep fighting. You never give up on it. You always believe in each other. We haven't changed anything on our team other than parts and pieces, and it's just through a lot of hard work of a lot of people. So thanks to coach and everybody, and our pit crew's been really working hard. They did a great job today. So it takes a total team effort these days, as close as everything is with these cars, and you got to execute. We were able to do that today.
Martin Truex Jr. wins at Sonoma for the 4th time.
Well, alrighty, fuckers. That's where I'm going to end this shit. Fuck Truex. I didn't hate watching most of this race. The end, once I realized that Truex had won, I was just out of it. But honestly, I didn't hate this race. But yeah, let's. Truex led 51 laps, Kyle led 17, Chase led 7, McDowell Chastain led 1, and Hamlin led 34. But yeah, no race next week. I will. Well, maybe I might. If I'm not doing anything else, I'll probably stream F1. But yeah, but then I'll see you guys. I don't know if I'd be streaming the truck and Xfinity race at Nashville, because I don't know. I scheduled that far out. But I knew we'll be streaming the Cup race, obviously, Sunday, 2 Sundays from now at 6:45 p.m. That's when I'll start streaming. So exactly 2 weeks and 10 minutes from now, I will be live for the next Cup race. So, all right. I'm going to end this shit right here. I want to thank you guys for watching.